Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Philip Burnell is a man. We all know that, though. Philip Burnell is a man that we know and love.
I fell down a fucking hole.
Have you seen Fisting the Chocolate Star? It is my favorite anime. Oh, thank God. Just what I need to get me through my shift. Much love, Rich. Thank you very much. How are you? I have a video going up on my main channel, which just may be a little bit cannibalistic to be streaming about this evening. But there are the video is a half an hour long that I have going up, and it's still. I had to cut it down to that. It doesn't skim everything. It still skims out a lot. Still skims out a lot. You have no idea how far the rabbit hole goes with this guy. So thank you, servants of the ancients. Thank you, G Million. Let's see if we could bang out another 10 members tonight. It's going well. When I hit 300 members, I will be having a giveaway of the Nintendo Switch. However, I will make this abundantly clear. It is going to be a totally randomized giveaway that anyone who is a subscriber is entered in the giveaway. And it will be randomly picked with some random piece of generator software. You becoming a member does not increase your chances. It is not pay to win. It is just a celebration of the 300 members. There you go. Just want to make sure that's out. I've said it yesterday, and I'll say it again, and I've said it before. My Series X crapped out on me. I'm in warranty right now, so I bought a Series... Oh, God. That sucks. As someone who tries to avoid negativity and spread love as often as I can, which is good, that's something I don't do often. After doing hours of research on Quantum over the last 24 hours, he's truly a toxic human, and the way he treats others is absolutely disgusting. And for you to say that, that means... Everyone thinks I'm a pessimistic prick. For Jake Randall to say it, that's saying something. Quantum TV. We got to get more stuff too. I'm missing some of it. Like, dude, that you have no to whittle the video down to the massive half-hour video that's coming today. I could have easily made the video an hour, and still miss some stuff. You don't get how far the rabbit hole goes with this guy. You just don't understand. It is. I've never seen anything like it. I've never. I say that I think once a year because every year the internet ceases to never disappoint me into becoming more fucked up. Yes, you could get a overlapping. Yes, you can.
Try to relax your anus.
If I could fucking find it. Where is Ack? I thought I had it on here. There it is.
Try to relax your anus.
Dude, yeah, it's beyond. So, and then he has, hold on, where I got to find that banger too, where he accuses an actual normal sane TV reviewer who I truly enjoy and recommend called Stop the FOMO. He accuses them of being a Satanist because they showed the title for the TV show Lucifer in the beginning of one of their TV review. I'm not making any of this up. You're going to see it right now. I wish... like, where is it at, man? I gotta find it. Hold on one second. All right, here is my with all of my different links. And again, this is where is it? Twitter. Where is his fucking YouTube page? Or Twitter, YouTube, Twitter, Quantum. Here we go. Damn. I got, even in the sites that I had to source, I have so many fucking links. Hold on. I had to find it. This guy, he's just like the gift. Oh, that keeps on giving, just like my ass. All right. Dude, and it just doesn't stop. Like, every time I turn around, there's more. And it's all on the internet. It's not hearsay. It's not like this person told this person, and this person told this person. And, like, no, it's literally on his blog. It is his tweets. It is his everything. Like, there's no, this is not something that's up for debate. I'm sure he's going to scorch earth all this after, like, the video goes live and this goes live. No, he's not suing me. He talks out he keeps on bringing up these 4 factors of, I'm like, yeah, dude, he thinks the damning one for all the YouTubers who call him out on his literal insanity is, it's about the amount of content you're using. You'll see it in the videos I'm showing here. He brings them up and he thinks that, like, everyone who talks about him, who shows his clips, I'm even going to include the review for Mischief where he swears that, he's just showing all of my footage unaltered. No, he's not, dude. Or he said, maybe I'm paraphrasing somewhat, but he watch the review. You're going to see. I used to watch him. He claimed to be a pro calibrator when he was, and he thinks everyone is paid off and he is the one. And then he defames them. The best thing is that he does the same thing that he cries about, and he'll try to copyright claim you and shit. Saying that's, what the dude, I watched Stop the FOMO. When the fuck is he showed Lucifer, which is a TV show. You fucking idiot. And you're going to go around saying he's a Satanist? Oh my God, this fucking industry, man. This fucking industry. No, he got too much backlash. He didn't try to copyright claim me. He knows that he's in for a world, like, again, it's all on his accounts. All the homophobic shit he said, saying that he wishes that, like, the LGBT community, you're going to see. He wishes they didn't exist, or he said so. Or it's weird because the first way, it's like, I wish they didn't exist. So, all right, you could take that a little bit into it. Might mean death, might mean something else. And then someone wrote under him, like, yeah, I'm not pro-gay marriage, which I really don't understand why the hell you would not be marriage equality, but whatever. This other person, and he's like, but to wish death on the LGBTQ community is a little much. And then he's like, he doubles down. He's like, where is the tweet? I got to find it right now. I have it right here in my list of love. Where is it? Tons of goodies here. Let me see. So just in case you weren't sure, he doubles down. Let me see if I can find it. Gonna take me a minute. Yeah, he thinks there's straitophobia. He thinks there's straitophobia. Jesus Christ, this fucking guy, man. I swear to God. I've never met anyone like him. Saying that there's straight bigotry. I'm not making any of this up. You're going to see it in my other video, my other channel. I got to find the tweet. Hold on one second, and I'll get back to you guys, because it's just incredible. Absolutely disgusting bigotry against straight people. This is coming out of the captain's mouth, not mine. Just want to make sure that's clear. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Here's this banger. Here's the banger. Here it is. Oh my God. Did he really think this wasn't going to come back to haunt him? But remember, he thinks this is all about the fact that, even though I don't really give a shit enough about the Soul series, he thinks this is about the Soul series. He thinks this is all about the Soul series. And then he has, hold on, wait, where is his? I'm missing one. Why nobody likes Democrats anymore? We got this one, but it's not about politics. He's like straight up QAnon. Bro, I'm not even kidding. I wish I was making this shit up. Okay, we have a lot to go over. Let's see if we can hit 10 members again tonight. We have been killing that every single night. Oh, I farted. That is my biggest accomplishment of the day. I heard about the pro calibrator shit, and he's full of shit. He also made a video claiming COVID was over. No, really? I had pretty much a QAnon guy doesn't believe in COVID. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So, he is, yeah, this is a, we're ready for a journey that involves a man that will probably, knowing his personality within the next 48 hours, will probably shut down his YouTube channel and blame people like me for it being shut down. Whether it be Tommy Tellerico or Quantum TV or The Virgining, whoever it is, it's always someone else's fault. It's never theirs. It's never their fault. You know, it's not my fault wishing death on the LGBT community got me shut out and kicked off of YouTube. Yeah, it is your fault. You wish death on an entire group of people. Bro, all right, so here we go. We're going to start off with because we're going to give you the full context of this. If I'm missing a video, there's so much, it's the only reason I'm missing it. Please, if I'm missing a video that adds more context to this, by all means, we'll watch it. You could set it. Well, actually, no, don't set it in the chat because YouTube fucks it up and just brings me to Creator Studio. I wasn't going to watch tonight, but then my ass emitted a foul odor that was more pleasant than Quantum TV, given that I had tacos for tacos. So anyway, we are over 500 people. We've been that way for a bit. I've just had diarrhea of the mouth, not of the ass, thank God. No more diarrhea of the ass for a very long time.
Oh boy.
I can't. Oh!
So as you guys...
Whoa! Who? I did not tell you to start yet. Steve Urkel. I did not tell you to start yet. Let's begin. Brace yourself. Now you're going to get to see, because for anyone who's saying I'm taking shit out of context with the main video, consider this like the director's cut of my main video, because with how fucking long it is, I should put it out on goddamn DVD. Let's go.
Oh boy. So as you guys know, the review on Elden Ring, that didn't go very well apparently for some
I'm excited for
people,
Ghostwire
and
Tokyo.
namely the veterans of the Dark Souls series. So I'm receiving some backlash now that I wanted to address with some of you, because a lot of you are not only being childish, but I don't think you're actually seeing this objectively. So I will try to put this in a way that maybe you can understand,
But dude, you're trying to talk to the Souls bros, just like there's Democrat bros, Republican bros, bird bros. I'm a bird bro. Don't talk about my birds. They're not. I had GT bros. Who cares? Am I gonna sit there and fucking have a pissing match and like I made my point? I made the video. Like that's it. This was unnecessary for you to do. Of course, people. It's a beloved franchise. They're gonna be ass hurt. You think I uploaded my GT video that I did with JKB, which you should check out if you didn't? What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, what's wrong? I'm kidding. But go check it out. Even if you... Anyway. No, man, of course, people talk shit about me every day. Do you think I'm going to... I used to make videos on it because I was a fucking idiot. If transformative work wasn't fair use, Universal World would have destroyed Clayton Fiordi eons ago for... Dude, I think I said it in the video today. If I didn't, I'll say it now, or knowing me, I'm probably repeating myself 7 times, but 90% of YouTubers would cease to exist, if not more. His claims are ridiculous.
where average players are coming from. You see, every single Dark Souls fan watching this video right now had to die a million and one times to learn how to play that game. Using that experience, then laterally jumping over into Elden Ring, you're able to, again, experience that level of challenge, but it's not as hard because you've already done something similar before. But you see, somebody like me, I've never played Elden Ring. I've never played Dark Souls. I didn't even know Elden Ring was a part of the Dark Souls series because I don't follow that series, right? And so when you see that there's a brand new Xbox Series X and PS5 exclusive in a time like now where we have like nothing to play hardly, like Horizon Forbidden West was like the biggest thing. We're waiting on maybe Gran Turismo. Not gonna lie, it looks boring to me, so I'm still gonna be playing Forza. So I don't really have a whole lot to pick from right now. And I'm trying to think of every little thing in Elden Ring.
He seems very sound-minded at this moment, but it starts going downhill fast. Like,
Pops up.
like this is like you're on the roller coaster of Saturday. It's slow, and then you're just gonna go off a fucking cliff.
People talk it up. They say it's great. I give it a go as a complete and total outsider to the series. And you know what I met with when I talk about flaws with the series? The same thing I met with the TV world, where when you mention a problem with something, fans of that series just damage control it. They'll say stupid, petty, chisty, catty, childish shit. Like, oh, you've lost credibility because...
Yeah, I get that every day. Every fucking day. Who cares? You know how many people said I lost credibility because of the Grand... I hate keeping on bringing up the video, but it, like, fits every example here. Who cares? People are going to talk shit, dude. If you said you loved Elden Ring, people would say you were a fanboy of it and say you lost credibility. Who cares?
Because you've spoke your mind. You gave your opinion. You now have no credibility with me. Okay, bye, bitch. I don't give a fuck. The reality...
You obviously do because you're making a video. If you didn't care, you would have not made this video. I don't care about what people are saying about my opinions on my previous videos. I am not following them up with anything.
The reality is, that's my opinion based off of playing it as a new person. They have no easy mode. The graphics are dog shit. I mean, we're talking PS5 and Xbox Series X. You really want to sit there and tell me they
Splendid
tried
G
their hardest to
popping the
bring every little
membership
bit out of
cherry
this machine?
tonight. Thank you, sir.
Of course not. You know that, man. And the thing that really pisses me off is all these fucking fans of this game know that the graphics
Keep on hearing that.
They'll try to
Elden
say
Ring.
it's okay or it's passable. It's shit. Be honest. PS5, Xbox Series X, power your dreams, the next level gaming, all that stuff. None of it happened, right? Okay. Then we look at the fact that when you look at the gameplay itself, it's clunky. The controls are shitty for a new person just getting in. I don't know how it is for you. But then even if you are a vet, you're still going to...
Keep in mind, if it just stopped at this, I wouldn't even have made videos. Like, I just want to make that clear. I don't care. I agree with a lot of what he said about Elden Ring. I don't care. It has nothing to do with Elden Ring.
Die a bunch of times, right? You are. And the thing is...
So for him to try to like culminate me in there that I'm ass hurt about, I don't care, dude. I agree with you that the Souls series is fucking ridiculously hard. I get that's part of the appeal. Careful, Rich. This dude seems like the type that will probably go out of his way to try and seek league. Dude is soft and will gives a fuck, man. It's going to eventually happen to me. If it was him, it would be someone else anyway.
You have guys sitting up here acting like they never died once. They just one-shotted a boss. You're not one-shotting the boss. The way they made the game is so that the way the boss hits you, it takes so much of your life away. That's very frustrating. Now, I don't know how many of you like to game, but let me just give you a little personal insight as to how I like to game. I come home from work, I'm trying to unwind, I'm trying to relax. I'm not trying to sit there stressed out on some fucking game, yelling at the screen, trying to hashtag...
But that's you. That's me too. I'm in the same book as you. I don't know how long you're going to... Not that I want to see him be unemployed, but... If I found out an employee wrote the shit that he wrote on social media and I was their boss, I'm also going to keep it real. They probably wouldn't be employed after that. But I get it. But congratulations, the game isn't for you and I. I also know grown-ass men with wife and kids, Solid Red, for example, that plays the Souls series. Watch what he says later on when he gets more pissed off, because I bring up that point for a reason. It would have to be like 7 figures to put his fucking face on my ass, Dynamic Kirby. And yes.
Watch your ball, watch your ball, watch your ball, watch your ball.
You got triple fart action. Yeah, if he stopped here, I wouldn't have even made videos on him. So for him saying that, and I don't give a fuck enough about the Soul series. So I kind of agree with this take to somewhat. And that's real win, too, from the intro guy's ass. Didn't Susie Lou do this? Karma came back with a vengeance. I don't know. All I know is that he needs to stop with me saying that I'm doing this because of his take on Elden Ring. I don't care. Get
good. because that's like this mentality that all you guys have kind of gotten submitted into. You guys literally sound like abuse victims, right? Like you're in a really shitty relationship and that's just how it is, man. You know, you just take it on the chin, man. It's how it is. Fuck that. You paid for
people like the challenge of that game. Again, I agree with you that I don't want an easy mode. And I know there's like, all right, you could play with someone else, but I don't want to play with someone else, man. I want to be solo when I play, like masturbating. Now I'm farting. Why am I farting? I don't want to. But look, this is all fine. This is all okay.
For that experience. You shouldn't be saying that's how it is, or, you know, we just know that that's how these games are. Or it's not for everyone. A game that's not for everyone isn't a game that should be made, in my opinion. Games are supposed to be fun, transcend the reality that we have right now, take you to new worlds, give you new abilities. You're allowed to do things that you never, ever...
Yeah, and there's a billion games out there that you could do that with. You could be like me and just not play the Souls games. Would I love to have the time and energy to get into them? Yes, I can. Do I think, even though the games are wildly successful, that if they made a fist you without sandpaper mode, but you're still getting fisted mode, where it's slightly less hard, that they would open up exponentially to a bigger audience? Sure, but they don't want to do that, and the community that makes them sells millions of copies doesn't want them to do that either. So, understandably so, we're pushed aside. And that's okay. I don't play Elden Ring and don't care about his take on it. The issue here is he abuses copyright and threatens legal action over hurt feelings. Dude, you don't know the half of it yet. I digged even deeper. I don't know, maybe you do know, Tipster. If you're here for a bit, or maybe you're streaming, which is fine, I understand totally. But if you're here, buckle up. Because this is nothing. Who gives a fuck about him doing... Who gives a fuck about his take on Elden Ring and him mundane matting? Sorry, mundane Matt, I love you now. Bold to Talk Radio for the win. But that's nothing! That is nothing, Tipster. Just wait. Oh, and I farted. You know what? The farts are getting more frequent. The farts are getting more frequent. That's a problem.
Could do in the real world without consequence and be accessible to anyone regardless of experience level. That's why I play games. Like, I don't play games to be stressed out. And so when I pick up Elden Ring,
no back-to-back,
and I keep dying, and the bosses are hard, and you have to keep grinding, it just turns into a grind.
This guy wants the game of equivalent communities. And the thing is, no, you don't want... I don't want Doom, the next Doom installment to be made for the same fucking grandma that plays Candy Crush. I don't want games made for everybody. Because if you make games for everybody, Steve Urkel... then the fucking game gets too watered down. I ain't into JRPGs. I don't want JRPG developers to make games to cater to me. I don't like JRPGs, and the people that do, the millions upon millions of people that do, if a game got watered down to cater to me, they'd be pissed. There's different. That's why there's genres there, Chief. Genres. Learn them. Stick to the ones you like. 2 new members. We're only half an hour in. We're going to hit that goal again. I'm telling you. We're going to hit the goal. I just had your head in my mouth. Anyway, I am playing. Hello, Rich. How are you? I'm lovely. You know, this dude has nothing wrong going on in his life when people's opinions bother him. And he made videos turning around in record time to talk to me. Oh, I have other things going on, and I have sex. If you think I'm kidding that he said something along those lines, I'm not. He tells his audience or the people that are watching that they need to go get laid and go get in shape so they could actually get women. Hold on. I told you. This is chapter 1 to the Tale of Two Cities of Quantum TV. I don't have, dude, my farts. Now I don't have a fart. The next fart will probably be a turd. TechX Retro, thank you for becoming a member. How about every game is not for everybody? I play Call of Duty and it stresses me out, but I don't want to be stressed. I don't play. It's simple. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. If a game is not for you, it's for someone else. Not everybody. Just took my first dump in 3 days. How are you, Rich? I'm good. I know what that's like. Louis Rossmans, does everyone else have hearing audio issues or just Solid Crusader? I missed the super chat, did I? I am playing. No, I didn't. It's playing. It's hard, even on normal, difficult. Yes, I did miss it. I'm sorry. So I know it has an easy mode. Play it on easy. And I missed your super chat too, Lone Star. How am I missing super chats? Or somehow this guy is anti-SJW. Dude, they're all SJW at the same time. I've proven that I'm not saying that defensively, but I've proven that countless times before. Look at Ethan Ralph. How I think he wanted a kiss from Mr. Medicare. Look at Quartering. Look at this guy. Look at Tommy Tellerico. Like, you're noticing a trend? All the alpha male tough guys aren't really alpha males. Strange. I'm noticing a pattern. I don't know, you tell me. I'm not a detective. I'm not sure. This man, he's married, apparently. Imagine if that guy said the same thing about a show or a movie. This guy here? Dude, again, though, I don't care about his take. Who gives a fuck about his take? It wouldn't even have been video-worthy if it was just about Elden Ring. What made it video-worthy is when he's told people to kill themselves, which he's now trying to... I was talking about dying in the game. No, the fuck you weren't. Because with how you over-explain anything, you would have said, then go just play Elden Ring and die a million times. No, you told them to kill themselves and meant it. And it's right here coming up soon.
If you took the thrill of dying a bunch of times out, or if the bosses were really easy, I'm pretty sure most of you die-hard fans would probably be pissed off and probably call the game what it really is. Trash. Because the reality is, if it wasn't so ridiculously hard and you had the thrill of dying a bunch of times, it's really a lackluster game with shitty graphics. But the fact is, if that one part is taken out, you know, that's...
Yeah, he watches Griffin Gaming because Griffin, he tried to strike Griffin Gaming last year.
the only thing that would make you admit that. But even then, many of you would probably damage control and defend it like you do with probably everything else you own. And
that's what people do with everything. People get pissed off at every single video I make. There is a certain small group of people that are pissed. Everyone's going to complain about everything you say, dude. It's just how it is.
Because once you attach to something and you get feelings for something, you don't want to be realistic. And the reality is, again, I'm new to the franchise. I had no idea what it is. And then, of course, when you go to the community as a new gamer, you would think.
But if you realize, though, he still hasn't gone off the rails yet. This is like a nothing burger in and of itself, but I had to show this for the context.
Think, right? As a gamer, you'd have people being welcoming. I had maybe 5 people in the whole comment thread.
Did he really say that he thought the gaming community was going to be welcome? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Like Kenneth fucking Copeland. You really thought the gaming any community, dude, the makeup community rips people to shreds. You think anyone on the internet is generally going to be welcoming? What crack are you smoking?
Right. Like, hey man, you know, let's do those bosses together. I'll help you out.
Yeah, sure. What planet are you on? Yeah, I'm just gonna help you through this game. Let me just give you some help. Do you need a partner in your Elden Ring adventure? Let me know. The fuck is wrong with you?
You know, only 5 people. The rest of them were like, "Oh, you're a clown. You've lost credibility." It's demeaning, player shaming.
Welcome to my Monday.
Bullshit, because you're new to a game that's known.
How do you have over 60,000 subscribers and you don't know this shit? I mean, that's not... I mean, I've been doing this longer than you. You really don't... You really expect... You're talking about one of the most... People consider one of the greatest games of all time. I haven't played it yet. I don't know. And you thought you weren't going to get flack for it? Come on, man. You can't be that naive.
by the way, for being incredibly fucking difficult, and it's your fault, not the dev's fault for not thinking of every single player of all kinds of walks of life. They don't care. It's a challenge, and it has to be for players who think every game is fucking easy, and if you aren't one of those players, then you are a scumbag, you filthy casual. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. I'm not gonna...
Let's go back again to see. Now, was he saying that talking about... He meant that as in go kill yourself.
Player of all kinds of walks of life, they don't care. It's a challenge, and it has to be for players who think every game is fucking easy, and if you aren't one of those players, then you are a scumbag, you filthy casual. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. I'm not gonna sit here and like be demeaned and talked down to.
Listen to the context is what he's saying after. No, he meant go kill yourself. He did not mean go kill yourself in the game, dude. Shut up. You're full of shit. You got caught telling your audience to go kill themselves, and you're trying to backtrack to keep your channel from getting... You said what you said. It's right here, I think literally in 4K or maybe 1080p. No, 1080p, okay. 1080p, 60 FPS at least. At least your high frame rate. You said it. You meant what you said, and then you're doubling down after what you said. So, shh. It's right here. You gonna say that you didn't mean it that way?
Enjoy a shit fest of a
You gonna piss on me and tell me that it's rating?
Game that has poor graphics that didn't optimize for my gaming console, that has low frame rates that are a fucking joke for the power of the machine, and worse yet, it's ridiculously difficult, so I can't even get into it and enjoy it with the story mode that is just so like...
He tries to say, we'll see in a minute, that oh, he meant in the game. No, you would... Look how he's over-explaining. If he meant in the game, why wouldn't he say, go kill yourself in Elden Ring at the same boss 1,000 times? No, if you meant... No, you meant that you meant to go kill yourself. Like iDubbbz 2016. Come on, dude.
Like Luster, it is beyond...
At least iDubbbz, it was part of his shtick. I don't think he was joking.
Beyond bad. And the fact that, like, everybody kind of already knows this, but kind of takes it on the chin, giving these developers a pass for...
This is the kind of dude that reads the directions on a fucking roll of toilet paper before he opens it up. He's going to say that he tripped over that one and forgot that detail. Piss off.
The thrill of running around and co-oping with friends online. It's what's wrong with gaming today, and it's the reason they're going to keep doing shit like this. Hey, if you like...
TV pay, so it is. Yeah, like, isn't he not a real TV calibrator tipster from what I heard? Like, he's like a crock of shit with it. I don't know. That I can't verify. Everything else here is evidence that he did.
That kind of game, enjoy it. Have fun. Blow your mind. But I don't enjoy games like that. If it's not as fun as playing Mario Karts, like that pure, innocent fun you get when you're just enjoying a Mario game, then it's not a fun fucking game. If you've got to really work to enjoy your experience, that is not fun. At least from my perspective. Now, if you have your opinion, that's fine. But listen, dude, don't come on here being disrespectful because a guy told you that the game that wasn't made for everybody, as you knew, wasn't made for everybody. And I'm one of those people.
Yes, because telling people on the internet that there's no repercussions to stop being disrespectful is going to totally stop them from being disrespectful.
People. I don't like a hard game that's ridiculously hard for no reason. And I think, again... most people aren't going to like this game, as there's a lot of negative feedback, and the commonality being the game is too hard.
Let's repeat that. If he did work, I don't want to say where he worked, but wherever he works, and I don't even feel guilty because this shit's all out there, and he left it up, so obviously he's proud of the horrible things that he said. But I think whatever employment he has, he may have to start looking for new employment. He's not a calibrator and never... So his entire life is essentially a fucking lie then. I'm so shocked.
The review isn't the game is so hard, so the game is bad. You have so many millions of players telling you this game is hard. Take a fucking hint. Only the top handful of players can really one-shot a boss or really beat a boss without trying. And the reality is, most of us live lives. We have families. We don't have time to throw thousands of hours into a game, hundreds of hours into a game to get better at a game that really shouldn't be that fucking hard. We're just trying to enjoy.
Yeah, and everyone wants a different gaming experience. You know what I mean? Like I love Dying Light. I'm starting to enjoy Dying Light 2 as well. Some people hate it. I don't want the game to completely change because people want a different style of Dying Light. Then that sucks for me. That's why there's genres and different genres for people to pick from different kinds of games. Thanks, Elden Ring. Thinks Elden Ring is hard. He never played. But see, you know what's funny is I could beat a lot of the NES games. I'm still convinced to this day 1316 Killer. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. After people proved he wasn't, he retired from it. He retired. Of course. He can't admit he was wrong. Motherfucker is... Of course. This guy is just... He's exactly everything I expected him to be. As a PS fan, this is frustrating following microtransactions. Gran Turismo's latest patch makes it harder. Talking about that tomorrow. I'm behind the editing helm tomorrow because my editor is working on the Wii U video. When is that video coming, Rich? It's coming. When it comes. And here, my mom just passed away. I'm very sorry to hear that. I've been turning into your streams for a couple years. Thanks for making me last my ass off. It's helping so much. Thank you, Justin. I recognize your name. I know you've been around for a very long time. I'm very sorry to hear about your mom. That's awful. I don't like fighting games. I don't play them. Simple. Yeah, exactly. Then there's people that absolutely love fighting games. Again, Justin, I feel bad when people, whether message or super chat something, I don't want to think I'm just like sliding right past it, but you know, that sucks to hear about your mom. And like I said, I've recognized you for years here. This attitude made sense when we just had Pong. Yeah. Now it's like, I don't want them to make Doom Eternal for, like I said, people who play Candy Crush. It would ruin the experience for me. You know? Black Cobra, just think this is bad. This clown is bringing up the Ukraine to play victim. I'm not even joking. We have so much here, Black Cobra. Don't make it like, I don't want you to think I'm dismissing you. You just wait. I have it all. Wait till you see when I shrink down this window, all of the different tabs I have open. All on this man.
Enjoy ourselves. And if you don't understand that, then maybe that's where your misunderstanding is. But hopefully by explaining this to you, I can maybe kind of smooth out your aggression and your backlash. Again, nothing against you. It's not a personal attack. You like what you like. But it is childish to look at somebody and say that, you know, you're X, Y, and Z because you don't like the video game I like. It doesn't run that deep for me. It's a fucking game, and at the end of the day, it's a trash game. It's going to stay on the shelf, and I stand by what I said 100%. I don't recommend it, and I think anyone who bought that game, frankly, likes a challenge. You are one of those diehard players. But for most people, it's not recommended, and that's the video.
Well, the killing yourself part was what made it video worthy. But, so, what is this? Shh. So, yeah, we'll watch this one. So, this is the video. Now, he made a video on... Actually, let's watch this video first. Where is... No, let me get his Elden Ring review. That's what I wanted. Because he re-uploaded it. The worst reviewer, this guy here.
Now, before this video starts, it's highly likely that a channel by the name of Quantum TV, the main focus of my video, will try to illegally copyright strike this video via claiming it is not...
The young man is a psychic. He was 100% right on that because this is the video that he claimed. Quantum TV, bro, you have no idea. This is still the beginning. Activision did the same thing with Call of Duty. I never want to see a game change for someone else's sake again. Yeah, I guess you could kind of say that. Yeah.
Not fair use, as he attempted a few days ago. That is total nonsense, and if anyone wants proof of that, the video is enough in and of itself. But I also uploaded 2 hours ago a video proving its fair use with case study research to prove it, along with sightings from the UK government website also proving it.
Oh wait, so no, this isn't the copyright abuses. Where is his Elden Ring review? I thought he had it up there. I thought he put it back up. Let me see if he doesn't have it back up. All right. So anyway, let's move on to... So he tried to take down... So we're not here till 3 a.m. He had up a review on Mischief. He tried to take it down and called him out on his misinformation. And of course, he did what he did best, which is did a claim. Okay? So... This is his response video to all that.
The Elden Ring community is
when he gets called out for putting out false copyright claims.
filled with the most toxic, most childish fanboys I have ever experienced in my entire life. You have a YouTuber by
It's
the name
back
of
up.
Mischief. Steals my entire video with third-party illegal software.
Let me find
Uploads it in its entirety, basically, to YouTube. Calls it fair use. Goes through and thinks that you
They
talking
say
and-
DBZ
and
King.
smack
Hold on.
talking is fair use. There,
Let me see if I can find Mischief's review. Because we should watch that. History. Where's Mischief at? I was watching Breaking Bad before. Of course, it's not going to have it there. Mischief. TV. That's not it. That's not it. Here it is. So let's find it. Copyright abuser and fat shame? No, that's not it. That's not it. This right here, this Quantum TV copyright abuses. This guy.
Also proven it. For those of you just watching this video, here's the UK government's website's page regarding
Okay,
fair
this
use
is it.
or fair dealing as it's named in the
I got
UK,
it. All right,
where
so let's watch this.
unsurprisingly,
I got it.
essentially
Thank you,
blatantly
guys.
describes the video as being
But the thing, DBZ King, is that they said the game would it would change the gameplay dynamics if they made it easier. Do I believe that? I don't know. I'm not a game developer.
fair use. So without further delay, I'll let the fun
Thank you,
begin.
Tipster.
There's
Thank you,
a
Rook.
decent
Thank
amount
you,
of things
DBZ.
can legitimately criticize Elden Ring for.
Yeah,
whether
this
it
was
be
the
bad
video. I'm an
performance
idiot.
across most PCs due to real-time shader compilation issues that cause frame timing stuttering no matter
Yeah, I heard it's optimized like shit for the
what
PC.
settings you set the game to, or the terrible settings menus, like I did in my review for the game where I myself couldn't recommend the game based on the insane
Yeah, I kind of derped right there.
amount
It could be the marijuana, I'm just saying.
performance issues I encountered on a system with an RTX 3070 and a Ryzen 9 5900X. However, the video we will be looking at today doesn't criticize the game for any of that in its majority, but instead goes down the illegitimate criticisms of Souls-like games route, via flat out spreading false information repeatedly about the game and all round.
Now, again, I'm not saying I agree with I can't think of his name right now. Mischief's take. I'm sorry, Mischief. But the key to it here is look at this and see if you think that he ripped off Quantum TV. You get what I'm saying? That's what the takeaway is here.
Around being incredibly misinformed when it comes to Elden Ring, because it's too hard and easy mode. No matter what it is, if a game even remotely challenges someone, you will end up finding people like the guy we'll be looking at today crying about it because God forbid a modern AAA title doesn't baby you through everything. So without further delay, let's get into this insanely bad critique of Elden Ring.
So, today I'll be giving you guys a review of Elden Ring. No spoilers and none of that other nonsense, and we're going to get straight to the point. Essentially, don't buy this game. That's the easy answer. Now, if you want the long answer, stay until the end and you will find out. Essentially, in a nutshell though, the name of the game should not be called Elden Ring. The name of the game should be called You Died.
Yes, and it's over, like, he tries to defame them. It's not even over their skills. He just tries to defame them and call them Satanists and shit, which I have right here. He did it to stop the FOMO. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
Funny, right?
You know what? I genuinely believe we have finally found the peak of comedy. I have never laughed harder at a single joke in my entire life. Jimmy Carr and Dave Chappelle have got absolutely nothing on this man. Comedy will never be the same after hearing that brilliant piece of comedy. But in all seriousness, what the actual fuck did you expect to do when playing a From Software game? A studio notorious for the difficulty of their
Well, then I'm one of the boys then too, which is fine. It's and again, I somewhat agree with this take. I would like a slightly less fisted mode. I'm not saying make it easy. I beat live on stream the original Castlevania. I have some skill. And no, I did not use a save state, so eat my ass. I'm competent somewhat at video games is my point. But beyond that, everything else with Quantum TV kind of goes off a fucking cliff. We're starting to go, like, it's like when you go to Niagara Falls, I don't know how many of you have been there, they actually literally have a sign saying once you, like, say you were in the water for whatever stupid fucking reason, like, once you hit this point, like, you're not going over the falls yet to your inevitable doom, but they can't get you can't be saved. Like, he's there right now. He's at the point of no return.
Titles. I refuse to believe you hadn't heard of titles like Dark Souls and Sekiro Shadow Dice twice before buying Elden Ring. Sure, if you were dying in Elden Ring due to bugs and actual issues with the game, then I could understand you complaining about it. However, that isn't the reasoning behind it based on what you say later on. You are just bad at the game and refuse to try and get better, wanting the game to baby you instead.
Again and again and again. Because that's all you're really going to spend most of your time doing. You're going to die because the game has no easy difficulty.
Wrong. That is absolutely wrong. Proved over and over again. Wrong.
How the hell has my man not seen the shit tons of memes about how easy magic makes this game? If you are lazy and do not want to spend time to get good at this game, then just go fucking make a magic build. It's not rocket science. This is a well-known staple.
Yeah, but that changes the gameplay. See, like I said, it's not even that I'm necessarily agreeing or disagreeing. I don't know enough about the Souls series with Mischief, but this is how he made his video. This is the video. Does it seem like he's ripping off Quantum TV at this point, or does it look like he's doing a fair use commentary? I would say it's a fair use commentary.
Or From Software games. All of them, with the exception of Sekiro,
Bruce, thank you for the wiener.
what you would consider an easy mode, aka magic. You're just not explicitly told it's an easy mode, and I must apologize.
Rooks are birds too. Rook talon. Do rooks have large talons? Idiot.
Over the fact you need to figure out how to make the game easier instead of the game babying you through literally every single aspect. If you want a video game which does baby you through every single minute detail, then just go play a PlayStation exclusive or a Gears of War title, not a From Software title, because let's be honest here, that's...
I don't even want a game to be. The only thing I need is like just give me a marker so I have a sense of direction. That's it. I don't need anything. You just want to throw me in there and let me get fisted, fine.
It's exactly what you're really complaining about here, and it's mainly due to the fact you have no idea what you're
That's one thing I loved about Dead Space, at least 1 and 2. You had that thing where you could, like, instead of having to look at the map, you just went ba-doop, ba-doop. I thought it was brilliant. And if you want to just get lost and find your own way to make the game manlier, then you just don't use it. You don't have to use it. It's your choice. It's like Marco Pierre White with stock pots. You could shove one up your ass, so you don't have to. It's your choice. I want a close-up 4K video of a bird laying an egg. So do I. So, I'm playing the game. It's hard. However, I will still keep playing even though I'm a FPS fan. It's a good game for all. For someone new into the RPG game, when I'm done, I move on to the next game. I'm sure I'll eventually, like... I'm sure I'll eventually... get to it, but I have so much other shit going on, and I want to play Dying Light because I remember when I was doing the Wii U video, which we're still knee deep in, and my editor's like, dude, I'm gonna have a list of other shit you need to do tomorrow, so brace yourself. Oh, that was a spicy burp from the hot sauce I had. But I've been playing Dying Light is my point. I don't know.
Talking about, which you prove relentlessly throughout this video of yours.
And frankly is extremely hard. And Bandai Namco likes to do this a lot in a lot of their games.
It's not Bandai. He is right about that. It's From Software that develops it. That's a pretty big... I mean, I make oops, but that's a big oops.
They make it just insanely difficult. And the difficulty spikes when you get to...
I like Dying Light 2 so far. Acting sucks, but who cares?
Certain bosses are just... It's so unfair that you'll find yourself spending so many hours losing time away from your life.
Again, that isn't necessarily true. All you have to do to make bosses easier is a very common trope in all open world games, and it's called go out and explore the map, then come back stronger and at the appropriate level to fight said boss. I have the feeling the boss he's on about here is either Radahn or Margit, since those are the two bosses with major recommended level gaps from the last boss. You aren't meant to go straight to Margit, and this is something I think was a mistake from Software's part, because as soon as I left the opening area I realized a significant amount of people would frankly be way too stupid to realize you aren't meant to go and find him straight away. Radahn has the same quote-unquote issue, as I beat the previous boss at level 55. However, if you simply do basic research, aka one Google search, you'll realize enemies do have recommended levels, and so.
But from what I hear, C. Sears, or if I'm saying your name wrong, he never really stuck to just being about TVs. I'm also going to show you some documented proof of that too. Wouldn't it be funny if all the links I have up, he did scorched earth of all his accounts and say, oh, these tweets aren't available anymore? Wouldn't surprise me.
Of the map. They are merely just hidden to increase difficulty, and Radahn, for example, should be fought around level 70 to level 80. So the main issue you're having here isn't a problem with the game, but again a problem with you.
So I would say this game is for somebody who really is looking for a sandbox. They have no family, no friends, no life, and they have literally thousands of hours to grind away on a game to level up enough so that they don't end up losing.
Or you could just save after you've finished part of the game and then come back to it. So you're saying that everyone who plays this game, like, is a reclusive loser? That's how you're... Really? That's the hill... That... Again, I ain't a Souls fan, so I have zero fucking reason to defend this game. And I'm not. That's a really stupid thing to say. If you enjoy this kind of game, well, it must mean you're a loser. Excellent review. That's going to really help you.
I can straight up taste the salt pouring through my stream listening to this guy mold over a game, requiring him to literally just get good. All it requires is the exact same thing as every open world game. Go out and explore before trying to take on a difficult boss. It obviously doesn't take thousands of hours to beat the game. That would be more than multiple playthroughs, my guy. I mean, holy shit, wait until this guy finds out another amazing feature in the game that makes it significantly easier. Co-op. Like, holy shit. It's almost like having a magic build and playing with friends would give you an easy mode. Now think about that for a second. The guy so...
Yeah, I don't want... that's where you call me an antisocial fuck. I don't want to play with friends.
Salty over dying in a video game where it's designed for you to die a lot is telling people who play it they have no life or friends, when the second main reason he's struggling is because he isn't playing with friends.
Because I tell you one thing about this game that's not really a spoiler, but something you should know. When you die, you lose everything you collected. Everything. That means you start over, so leveling up is extremely hard because of the name.
That would be a roguelike game. This is not roguelike. Every time from the last time you saved that, do they still have like those bonfires you sit at? I don't know. I haven't played any of Elden Ring yet. You don't lose everything, dude. Jesus Christ.
Nature of the game and its difficulty level, and it's not fun. There is nothing fun about this game for somebody who is new to the franchise.
Mr. Madison, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
As someone who myself is essentially brand new to the Souls franchise via Elden Ring, outside of playing a Souls game once or twice for very short increments, I can tell you right now you're flat out wrong. I fucking love Elden Ring, and making blanket statements like you just did is beyond delusional. Not only that everything you just said was quite literally factually incorrect, you do not lose everything when you die. What does happen is you only drop your runes, the item used for leveling up, which then can be picked up at the location you died upon respawn. You also do not drop anything else when you die. No weapons are dropped, no armor is dropped, no materials are dropped, nothing is dropped apart from the runes, and they only disappear if you die again before picking them up, something that I've found is very hard to do.
HD TV test? He's like the coolest guy on the fucking planet.
It is
Why would he?
it's harder to not pick up rooms before dying again, even in a boss arena, than dying to the boss. But as per usual with this video in particular, it's filled with what can only be determined as factually incorrect information.
I think if you're somebody who played something like Dark Souls before, you probably would like it. But if you're somebody new, the menu is cluttered. It's really hard.
Eventually,
to
I'll
read,
play
and
Valhalla.
It's not user interface friendly, and then the controls, and then all of this is just clunky. The whole game feels like a clunker, right?
I'm going to now ask you to do something so insanely difficult a Navy SEAL couldn't even do it. If you do not like the default controls, open your fucking settings and change them. There is both full key binding customization for controller plus keyboard and mouse in this game. The only reason for you to not like the controls is because you didn't make them how you wanted them. Also, the menus outside of the settings for PC are perfectly fine. In fact, they're better than perfectly fine. Since they are not at all cluttered like you are wrongfully claiming, they are all segmented into various categories so people like you can easily find what you're actually looking for. And not only that, the UI is entirely simple to grasp, especially in comparison to other over-cluttered titles like every single open world Ubisoft game.
And then you look at the graphic style. It's a joke. It is literally a joke. It is like last gen being sold for new gen.
It's almost like the last thing that matters in a Souls-like is how pretty the grass is. Elden Ring has without failure outclassed most AAA titles released recently in terms of how beautiful it is. Sure, it doesn't have peach fuzz rendering like Horizon Forbidden West, which I'm sure you love since it is an incredibly easy game, but it has infinitely better art style. Graphics do not matter in the vast majority of titles. Elden Ring is the perfect case in point of that. Its art style and gameplay carry it higher than the 4K truth textures ever could in Forbidden West.
And Digital Foundry did a full breakdown kind of confirming everything I already knew playing the game, and most of us already knew playing the game, that the game's frame rates are trash. Like, you pay so much money for these consoles, these next-gen consoles, just to get scammed. I mean, who here is sick and tired of 4K 30? I know I am. We could have kept PS4 Pro and Xbox Series S for that.
Neither the PS4 Pro nor Xbox One X are actually capable of 4K 30 FPS in even most last-gen games. The PS5, for example, is not powerful enough to run most AAA games at 4K 60 FPS. It is equivalent to around a 2060, and the Series X is around equivalent to in between a 2060 and 2070. Neither of those cards are capable of 4K 60 FPS in most AAA games. If you are expecting Elden Ring to run at 4K 60 FPS, you are flat out a fucking moron, even though it doesn't necessarily have the most impressive.
There's without a doubt way more footage from I can't remember his fucking name again. Holy shit. Mischief. I don't know what the hell's Wings. Look here would be perfect. Do I have Wings?
Look here! Look, listen!
Massive graphics, and even without the real-time shaded compilation issues regarding frame time stuttering,
the video is going to go up tomorrow. It's too late to release it now. It's a half-an-hour video. There was no... It was just too much information, and the bottleneck was YouTube. So the video on this with more detail is going to go up tomorrow.
consoles would struggle to maintain 60 FPS at 4K.
It's absolutely... I'm not saying you have to agree or disagree with... so far, it's been way more of Mischief's footage. One of these... Why am I not sub to him? I thought I subbed to him on my phone. And now, maybe that's what happened. It just asked me if I want to unsubscribe. Maybe I hit that by accident.
This idea a hell of a lot of console players have that the current gen systems are capable of native 4K at 60 FPS for games like Elden Ring and especially other open world games like Dying Light 2 is one made up from nothing but pure delusion. Like, how are you going to bring up Digital Foundry's video and the main takeaway you have is that the game's bad because it runs at 4K 60 FPS? Not bringing up the issues regarding frame time stuttering, but just complaining that a system frankly incapable of 4K 60 FPS in most open world games like Elden Ring doesn't run at a frame rate and resolution it cannot sustain.
Ban any hoodlums in the chat. And let's see if we get up to, since we almost have 1,000 people here, I even realize that right now. I'm trying to get 10 members a day. When we hit 300 members, if we hit it by March, 300 members, I'm going to have a giveaway of 2 Nintendo Switch OLEDs, but it's not a raffle. Abundantly fucking clear. It's the only thing you have to be is a subscriber of the channel. It will be when I hit 300 members, but the only thing you have to be to make your entry equal is a subscriber. So I also want to let it be known that you being a member does not increase your chances either. So It's something I'm not allowed. Just to make abundantly clear, that's something I'm not allowed to do anyway, and I wouldn't do it that way anyway.
That is not at all a legitimate critique. A legitimate critique would be talking about the frame stuttering.
How was it, the Batman? I'm guessing it was good.
To a remotely decent extent, since you clearly do not understand the reasoning behind it and have no idea what you're talking about.
Especially with the 1440p resolution and things that go lower. We're not getting the top tier graphics. We aren't, and they're not even trying to utilize the system.
These developers are coming out with these games and they're just slapping PS.
It's a cross-gen game. However, with that being said, you look at something like Forza Horizon 5, it looks actually beautiful on the Xbox One as well. So, that's not even an excuse for Gran Turismo 7.
5 and Xbox Series X on the box.
But have Souls games ever been drop dead gorgeous?
Without ever even attempting to tap into the power. And again, without any requirement to do so, to call themselves a multi-plat for that system, it's just the same thing. And what's even worse, the most egregious crime, is that even on PC, this game runs poorly.
Although I personally don't recommend people buy this on PC myself if they don't have a powerful system, it does not run as poorly as you describe outside of the opening area. It is primarily in the opening area where frame time stuttering is a major problem, and this is something when making my review I hadn't realised yet, and so didn't mention it in that. Outside of the odd frame drops here and there, I haven't experienced huge problems. The weird part about Elden Ring is the fact that the real-time shader compilation issues mainly affect the opening area, and actually become less of an issue the further you get through the game, something that may have been caused by From Software prioritizing trying to optimize the more demanding parts of the game for launch and leaving the opening area in the state it is. On consoles, the frame rate tends,
and it's not a defense, it's actually kind of inexcusable, but I remember From Software games having performance issues from the get-go. You would think they would have had it figured out by now, is more so my point.
to remain above 50 FPS at the very least, which is more than fine. However, if you're like me and can notice that drop, run the PS4 version on PS5 and turn on variable refresh rate for the Xbox Series X to get a stable 60 FPS on current gen systems. What you were talking about in regards to the console ports are things which have an easy fix to use.
I don't know how the fuck he does that with 2. He has a newborn too. How the where does he find that time? He must not sleep and just like comb his beard. I just...
Whilst we wait for From Software to correct the real-time shader compilation related frame time stuttering. At least if you're not on PC. There currently isn't a fix for the PC version.
Only way that you can get this game to look really good, as Digital Foundry so gently pointed out, was using PS4, I'll say that again, PS4 on the PS5. Why would I do that?
To solve the issues you're crying about for the time being whilst you wait for a patch, which will...
which admittedly, I have to, if I'm going to be objective here, that is pretty fucking ridiculous. So wait, you're telling me to get the best console Elden Ring experience, I have to buy the previous generation version of the game for my current gen console? Oh, well, that makes sense.
Fix that issue. The fact I had to explain something so simple to you would be surprising if I hadn't watched the previous parts of the video and knew your history on YouTube. The PS5 version also doesn't often drop below 50 FPS, so again it isn't a major issue on consoles. On PC, however, it definitely is, and I can agree with you in regards to that specifically, and only that specifically.
Like, I don't understand, like, who...
I may still have to make a video. It's getting out of control, so I may have to have both those videos up tomorrow.
Who they made this game for, where, like, you want low frame rates, but that for me, that's a massive deal breaker. I'm a massive motion buff, and to do something like that is unacceptable.
I haven't seen the Batman yet, so I'll wait till it comes out at home. That's how I am. Never been a theater guy.
Into consideration the fact that, again, most of your time in the open world is spent just like running around kind of aimlessly, if I'm being honest. It's one of those games where like it's...
Hold on. You know what? Release the video at 10:30 p.m. tonight. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's the kind of video that it's okay with. Because if I'm going to do that GT7 video tomorrow, we may as well release it. My audience is hearing the business side of my YouTube channel right now. They're hearing secrets. They're in on my secrets. Why was the quartering freaking out over a pic of Emma Watson? Was he fapping to it?
so spread out. The map is so big, you're going to spend a lot of time running around.
So, like every single open world game ever made, if you don't like open world games, and you don't like Souls-esque titles, then why the fuck did you buy Elden Ring? Obviously, you wouldn't like it.
See, that wouldn't knock me out of the cat, because I like Souls. I like open world games.
It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. At this point, you're again not only flat out lying about the open world, but also just
I mean, Christ, this world just fascinates the fuck out of me.
complaining that an open world game acts like an open world game when it comes to the fact it wants you to explore the open world. The opening area of the game, aka Limegrave, in and of itself has 35 bosses. Saying you spend most of your time traveling is beyond disingenuous. At most, you spend like 5 to 10 minutes going around each area of the map and unlocking all the sides of grace, which you use to fast travel. Outside of that, the map is littered with dungeons, hence the opening area having 35 boss fights. This is an
Jesus Christ.
incredibly content-rich game, and to claim otherwise is just straight up lying to your audience.
I guess the initial point of this video is to say that, like, unless you are somebody who wants a severe challenge, I mean, you're the kind of person, you like dying 500 times in a row, and you like restarting and literally losing everything and going back to a save point, starting from scratch.
Again, that is not what fucking happens when you die.
Yeah, that light is actually pretty. I want to be like, yo, where'd you get that light from?
The levels of misinformation throughout your video here is flat out so ridiculous to the point I'm having to question if you ever played the game or not. It directly marks the location on the
Yeah, I'd actually say it's a pretty good looking game, but I mean, I'm going by YouTube footage, so I could be wrong.
map where you previously died, so that you can pick up the runes you dropped. And once again, you only drop the amount of runes you have on your person when you die. You do not, as you claim, lose everything.
If you like that kind of thing, Elden Ring is your game. If you don't like dying again and again and again and again and again, don't buy this game. If you get frustrated very easily, or you come home from work and you're just trying to unwind and relax, this is not a game for you.
No shit.
What else were you exactly expecting from a studio that literally only makes the exact type of game you are describing? And once again, these straight
I mean, that's where now Mischief is 110% on. Like, oh man, I got another JRPG from Square Enix, and it's a JRPG. Well, yeah, no shit.
strange blanket statements are so idiotic, it's truly unbelievable. I personally can realize whilst playing Elden Ring. Wanna know why? Because I'm not a man-child who gets upset over dying in a video game where death is a common occurrence. Because I chose to play a quote-unquote difficult game.
Again, I couldn't speak lowly enough about this game. I don't recommend it, and I think if you're smart, you'll just play something else. That's the review. Take it or leave it.
I mean, when it comes to who should be talking about people's intelligence here, I love to be the one to tell you this, but it sure as hell shouldn't be someone who has consistently gotten that information.
Dude, like, it was like, I would say like 20% of Quantum TV's footage as opposed to Mischief. Bro, this guy got bought. He actually flagged this shit down, and then he was like, see, he took the video down, so obviously he's guilty. No, it doesn't mean he was guilty. He's a 16-year-old kid who just didn't want to deal with your weird ass. That's all it was. Trust me, I've done it before, too. It's like, all right, do I go through the headache of temporarily dealing with the strike and then having to go through the nonsense and the waiting period? Or do I just take the video down, not because I know I'm right, but just because I don't feel like dealing with the process? That's why Mischief took the video down, you fucking dork.
Inside that fully edited video factually incorrect. Now I think it's safe to say that has to be single-handedly the worst video we've taken a look at on this channel in a very long time. And I'll probably look at his second part of the video live sometime this week, although don't expect a response to that in video format, as I can't be asked to lose any more brain cells. But then...
Okay, so now I have to use the little boy's room. We are going to move on to... Elden players cry wolf, which told not to steal the creator's content. Now, he admits that he flagged down, he sent in a takedown request for the video you just watched for Mischief because it stole his content. Now, was that stolen content or was that fair use? It was fucking fair use. Then we'll watch. This is where now he starts losing his fucking mind. And then I'll show you the social media banger post that he has. Anyway, I'll be right back. Now, okay. That would be in and of itself considered drama if it was like 2009 on YouTube. Okay, so if file guy, which is wrong, says go kill yourself, terrible, still video worthy, takes down a video because he's butthurt, is absolutely awful, but we're not off the fucking Bridgeville yet. That's about to happen starting right now. People go into salt. Yeah, you don't go into, I even know that. You go into there and you know you're getting like right out of the gate. Like as soon as you just start moving, there is a good chance within 30 seconds you may die. At least me. I am going to watch the response to me, of course.
The Elden Ring community is filled with the most toxic, most childish fanboys I have ever experienced in my entire life. You have a YouTuber by the name of Mischief steals my entire video with third-party illegal software, uploads it in its entirety, basically, to YouTube, calls it fair use, goes through and thinks that you talking and smack talking is fair use. Let me explain.
If you're including it with the other person's work, yes, that does make it fair. It's open and shut, dude.
Explain what fair use is for people wondering. Fair use is when you use like a second of the video, 5 seconds of the video, or vastly less than what the full duration of the original video was. He didn't do that. And then when you're using majority of somebody's video and you're letting the vast majority play unedited, that's not fair use. You're not really, you can make your point of criticism without letting pretty much the entire video play, and that was my gripe. So I introduced this concept to this kid, and I tell him, listen, hey man, you just stole my video off of my platform, because he's not a YouTube premium member. And of course, if hit with a piracy lawsuit, I guarantee you,
you would fucking lose, because cases like this have been brought up already. It's fair use.
Ask him, hey, how'd you get this footage?
If you mean sexting my chica as me talking to my editor, then yes, I am sexting all day. I had one of the most intense poos of my life today. Rich, what's your Pornhub? I can't find you on Gabe Newell. Just wanted to thank you because your streams reminded me to relax your anus, of course.
Try to relax your anus.
Sometimes sometimes the dump is really satisfying. Or a nice, it's like, ah.
You know what he would say? Stole it. Because that's what these...
That's so fucking not true. That's so not true. He's making it like he's some expert on all this. Bro, he says here, and then he tries to be like, yeah, and then he basically essentially admits in the video where he's rebutting me that, yeah, I didn't know what I was talking about. You'll see.
These gamers do. They use this stupid website shit. They rip videos.
Yeah, he's like the fucking tech nerd version of Candace Owens.
Down off of YouTube. They smack talk and smear somebody's reputation that they don't like for the moment and move on to the next person. You know who's also big?
Yeah, that's current events. That's how it works. You talk about the thing. Like, you're the thing right now. Congratulations.
For doing this, Griffin Gaming.
Oh my God, Griffin Gaming, you bastards! You have opinions when people say stupid shit. You bully. I thought you were anti-woke, bro. I thought you were all tough and alpha male. I finally ordered a PS5 at MSRP for $537. Holy shit, nice, man. That's good for you.
There's so many gamers that do this toxic shit where they find somebody they want to bully and they think this shit works.
Why would I find you and want to bully you? How many more fucking times could I say that it's not about your... this is before you even knew who I was, I think. I didn't know who you were. Like... I don't care about your take that much, dude. If it was just you stopping at your take, even if it was a bad one, who cares? What's up, LAX? I know, we're going into that video, Prince. Oh, I already have it up on... I already have it spooled up. That's the boomer in me talking about tapes. Back in my day, we used tapes and masturbated with magazines. Wait, not with the magazine. Let's just go.
It doesn't work, people. I'm not yielding. I'm not backing down. I'm annoyed because all of this shit, because I told you Elden Ring needs an easier mode to allow players who were brought in off of the 5-star reviews, 10 out of 10, all the hype, that don't know what this game is.
All right. So you know there's going to be ravenous fanboys out there and some people who may just have genuine criticisms of your video. You move the fuck on. Like, I'm totally cool with RGT85. We both are buying the same fucking steering wheel for Gran Turismo 7. He doesn't agree with my take on it. Am I going to cry about it? No, I don't care. I don't care. It's cool. We're both human beings with our own brains, both grown-ass men.
It needs an easier mode for those newcomers to enjoy the game. And this is how you respond. You steal videos and you
yes, that's how the internet responds.
Lie through your fucking teeth.
Who's lying? What in Mischief's video was lying? I didn't agree with all of his take on Elden Ring. But where did he steal your content? He showed a portion of your content and gave his take on it. That's fair use. This is fair use right now. Yeah, could you imagine, like, how would that work if you jerk? What would you jerk off with the magazine? You get paper cuts on your penis. Papercutsonyourpenis.com. Hope to God that's not a website.
This guy is going around to every YouTuber he can fucking find saying, he's saying I'm violating YouTube's terms of service and he's bullying me. He's playing the fucking victim. Let me put.
No, you were absolutely abusing YouTube's system. I saw the video. That was fair use. You didn't like what he had to say about you, so you tried to abuse the copyright system, just like what's his name from The Verge did. You did the same thing, Streisand effect. You ever hear of that? You have pushed Barbara Streisand aside, and your dumbass is now the picture of it. You are more Barbara Streisand than fucking Barbara Streisand.
Put this on the screen for every motherfucker right now that needs to see this shit. This little turd literally.
I love how he puts up that he. Yeah, he took down the video. I love how he keeps on saying, oh, it's just because he's a kid. Dude, you keep talking down to him. You were semi-flexing your subscriber count. You didn't say it. No, he took down the dude. I've done that before as someone who makes a living. It's all right. All right, this stupid fucking company is claiming my video. They probably don't even have rights to. I could probably. Then I finally stopped and I was like, all right, enough is enough. I'm fucking counterclaiming and I won them, all of them. But he's young, and he doesn't realize that. You're like, no, fuck you. I'm not. But he's like, yeah, I don't feel like dealing with it. Even though I'm in the right here, I'm just not dealing. Because obviously he's a pretty motivated person, our bigoted, homophobic friend, Quantum TV here. And I'm going to pursue them. Someone hurt my feelings, and now I have a bloody asshole. This guy tried to throw shade at Linus Hardware Unbox HD, claimed Griffin Gaming was a racist and sent people him claiming him claiming racism. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Pulled his own video.
So, like, I'm not explaining it again. I already explained
It wasn't even a strike. Like,
ah!
Like, for fuck's sake, he pulled his own video. Deleted by user. You tell me what that shit means. I got all.
Well, congratulations. He is on a. If his career is an arrow and the bullseye is his career's destruction, he is heading dead for the middle of it. And I am the giant hairy fucking bow. That was pretty funny.
All these fuckers calling me out of my name. I'm a scumbag. I'm this, that, and the third, right? I'm the
I have these tweets to confirm that, so.
bad guy here for telling some small punk that wants to steal from.
Why are you so concerned that he's either a smaller channel or younger? Why is this such a? That's punk. Who cares? He made valid points about it. You gonna call me a punk? Dude, it's so obvious. It's about his following. Come on. This guy.
Other people and just shit on them. Just absolutely shit on everything they're working for and working on with their channel.
No, you're doing a great job of that yourself. If you just moved on from his video and didn't even mention it, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Someone had a differing opinion from you. Whoop-de, and they used harsh words. Whoop-de fucking do. Diet soda quartering. Oh, he said something mean about me, so I could put out his personal information and put out lies about him because he said something mean. Like, it's like, to them, it's like, oh, we have standards, but if you hurt our feelings, then it's hats off, and we'll do whatever we need to do. That if you try to do the same thing to us, we'd cry about it. Hence, you know, he wants to, oh, I want the LGBTQ community to cease to exist. Oh, that's cool, but you know, if you say anything about me, I'll cry. and try to delete your videos. Wow, you're such a tough guy. Well, probably we'll go into that, but right now we have an adventure to go on still. We're not done.
And literally just look at them in the face and say, you know what? I'm going to rip you off. I'm literally going to rip you off. And you're not going to do anything because I'm going to occasionally talk. Like, that's stupid. Like, you think that that's fair use and it's not. Like, listen. Fair use.
And this is like what I said in my video, which you'll probably be seeing in about an hour and a half because that's when I'm releasing it. Do you think that if I was a liability to YouTube, if you think I wasn't following legally in terms of service-wise the requirements, that they would just let me do what I want? I'm not worth enough to them. Of course I'm following the fucking rules. They would shut my ass down if I was violating TOS, especially in 2022. Are you kidding? Come on, dude. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, son. But these are the kind of people that, like, they just make up reality in their head and they say that's reality. It may not be, their viewpoints may not be held in reality or work in reality, but that's their reality. And that to them is reality and the way reality should be. Credit to Gumby Coin. This is the Dollar Tree Purge. No, not even.
Is the most abused shit. And let me put this out there for any creator, period. When you start talking fair use, you are opening a legal battle because you're telling the copyright owner, fuck you, I can do what I want. You're opening up a...
No, it's not saying that. Jesus Christ, this guy is dense. If I just took this video, even and chopped it up, okay, but didn't say anything, you would have a case. Me doing like what I'm doing right now, even with all of you here, is as fair use as it comes. If I just took your video and did no commentary, you would be protected. Why don't you understand that? Don't worry, we'll see his 4 quadrants of the law real soon.
Legal can of worms. You're literally saying, fuck your brand.
Oh, wow, he really sounds like that.
Fuck your image. Fuck what you can do. I can do what I want with your content, with or without.
You're doing a bang-up job on ruining your own image right now as we speak. Oh, this guy is a gem.
Without your permission. Not realizing there are guidelines. Learn the 4 factors.
Okay, let's learn the 4 factors with Quantum TV. I am the law. Gay people shouldn't exist. Thank you, Quantum TV. That's not bigoted at all. So let's see. Purpose of the work. Is the work relevant to the curriculum? I would say yes. Yeah. Nature of the work. Is it factual or fictional? I would say this is factual, that we're having a commentary on things that actually happened. Oh, yeah. Remember that? Remember that with Digital Homicide? Oh, that was delicious how he won that too. Okay, now this is the one where he thinks it's damning. The amount and substantiality of the portion taking. I have a substantial portion of his videos in my stream tonight. I also have a motherfucking substantial portion of me. So that would not hold up in court, sir. This is not me just mirroring your videos. I am doing a very verbose commentary while talking over your videos and making them a transformative work by law. So this, he thinks like they don't want to actually show these 4 talking points because then I would expose them. You're not exposing me. Expose my ass. He sounds like a black Philip Burnell. Oh my God, man.
Fair use. Consider them heavily. Stop just saying shit's fair use because you feel like because you talked on somebody's video that gives you the right to their content. It doesn't.
It essentially does, even with Hollywood studios. Now, again, it's a gray area, but and again, I bring up the Pokemon example where she's just watching movies and not really talking. That's not fair use. That's piracy. But this is fair use. Like, you're thick.
So many ways that
Oh, of course he's watching the stream. Of course he is.
a fair use case can fall to fucking pieces, but the number one way is piracy. You're literally going on YouTube, stealing their videos, and re-uploading them. That's a good way to fucking screw.
That's not it. That's not what Mischief... Hey, I remembered his name without having to look. That's not what Mischief did! I've taken down videos that were mirrored. Mirroring? No, that's not okay. That is different. That is piracy. And that is against YouTube's terms of service. This is not. Dumbass.
Screw yourself and your channel. And I tried to be the nice guy and explain this to
Oh yeah, you are a sweetheart. I tried to be the nice guy to cover up people hurting my feelings by going by a false copyright claim, but it didn't work. So now I'm going to pretend that I'm the nice. You're not the nice guy. You're a douche.
this kid. I tried to give him the
A bigoted douche,
but a typical
man.
Elden Ring fan can't hear reason. Instead, they argue and they go back and forth about why you should play the game, why you're wrong, all this shit. Nobody cares. It's a fucking video game, man. I don't like it. I will never like it. There's nothing you can say to make me want to die 1,000,001 fucking times, go grind for runes, die, lose everything I worked for within however many hours I was playing the game for runes, because you get respawned to a point where you die again, okay, because you're not skilled enough to be able to kill off the people that just killed you. And if the enemies repopulate, guess what happens to your runes?
This is what he's bothered by. That's why he took the video down. He knows that it was fair use, but he didn't like that his take was questioned. Expose my ass may be a challenge. Please no. Remember, speaking of copyright, his shtick, wearing a Deadpool mask, Quantum better bend over for Daddy Disney and his... Yeah. You're dressing up like a Disney character, man. You're abusing copyright, bro, if you want to take it to that level.
If you die twice, you lose them all. But see, these are the little things with the games, not even accounting for the graphics, which I docked because it's Xbox Series X and PS5 generation, and these are not massive upgrades. And you know, when you talk about all of these things added up, and then cherry on the cake, the player mentality. Get good. Nobody needs you. I've got people calling me a fucking spook, okay? Like, because I'm what? I'm not a fan of a game that prides itself on being so hard that it thinks it's some sort of elite community of player. Like, it's imaginary anti-gamer bullshit.
Imagine being straight up bigoted and with evidence wishing death on the LGBTQ community than trying to play the victim. How the hypocrisy is incredible. Elden Ring hurt this guy's ego so much he had to bash the game and insult the whole community out of spite. Yeah, basically saying, oh, you play Elden Ring, so that must mean you're a virgin. No, let me call up Solid Rev right now. Let's see what he has to say about that. Why don't you have a discussion with him? Tell him about his virginity. Let's see how that goes. Hey, Rich, imagine DS plea paying. Oh, I don't have to. Imagine I have seen it. And it's,
Now my ass is in her body.
Why does Frost look like Barney Rowe? No, she looks like Machine Gun Kelly. And I'm not even saying that to be facetious. She genuinely does. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Rich, you look like a giant tomato with a beard. Well, I agree.
And FromSoft did this. They created a community that is so ridiculously, pathetically toxic about...
Dude, the GT community is pathetically toxic. The Halo community, they're all toxic. The Mac makeup community is toxic. Republicans are toxic. Democrats are toxic. Oh, everyone's toxic in every... The internet's just terrible. Stop making it like it's you just getting attacked. It's sad.
Video games. Let me tell you, I'm not somebody that just lives on something like Mario or like, you know, Animal Crossing. I can
a Mario game, depending, can be pretty fucking tough. It just flashed in my mind, this guy's a TV. He's not, though. He's a fake-ass one from what I'm hearing, allegedly. I used to watch his take on how to calibrate my TV when I bought a new one. I didn't like his TV calibration. He wears Deadpool mask and dances. Does he really? A few people have said that so far.
Play really competitive games like Injustice and get rage quits, okay? As I've done. I've done it on fucking TVs not even meant
Yes,
to do
exactly,
that, okay?
Garrison.
It's not about skill. It's about a desire to want to torture yourself or waste whatever time you have with your family on dumb shit. And this logic.
But another game you'd be away from your family too. Like, what do you just have, like, your wife on your shoulders as you're playing Call of Duty? What do you mean?
That you guys are listening to one side of the story. You hear this little YouTuber with 4,000 subscribers tell you.
Again, he brought... That has nothing to do with his age, like he's going to be in the defense force. You brought up the size of his sub count. Again, I forgot this one. Stop. That is proof that you were like, oh, what is this little YouTuber talking about? Have you noticed the ones that suck at a certain game, when they come across someone that's really good at the same game, they're always call them either a virgin or someone that has no... Yes, that is I don't know. That is true.
I'm being bullied by...
I'm still getting weird comments because of my Frank Hassel video. Yo, dude, yeah, there you go. Well, he's a pretty toxic guy, though, admittedly. I think we can all agree with that.
The bigger guy, I'm not even that fucking big. Look at the situation. Do you really think a TV reviewer that primarily reviews TVs is going to go out of his way to pick on some fucking channel he's never even heard about?
Yes, because you are also, from what I've heard through the years, known for doing that. You want to quash any dissent. You would make for a great dictator.
Okay, until he found out that person is stealing his content. Like, I mean,
like, he's going off their channels with like 30 subs for like being like calling him out on stuff. From what I hear, I don't have any evidence of that.
This is ridiculous shit. It is childish in its highest form, but this is the Elden Ring community. And I swear to God, if I live to be 1,000 years old even, I will never, ever support, buy, endorse any Elden Ring or FromSoft product, because it's trash. These are the kind of people it promotes. It promotes the people that think, like, you know what? I think it's funny. Let's grab his thumbnail. Let's put a bunch of shit all over it. Let's clown him up. Let's fuck up the thumbnail. Let's fuck up the footage and lie and say, like, so much shit out of context. Never, ever listening to the full review, which is like 3 fucking parts. God forbid they make it through the parts where I'm trying to explain what it's like as a new player. They don't care.
They don't care. So why are you trying to defend it from them? When people are that much of fanboys, why are you trying to defend it? You just give your take and move on. Just like with Gran Turismo. I'm going to make a second video more for, well, my own purposes, because I always wanted to try a steering wheel, but it's like kind of like a joke I'm doing where it's like, oh yeah? You want me to have the full Gran Turismo 7 experience? I bought a fucking $1,000 setup, more than that, for it. My fat ass is going to be in a chair with a steering wheel. Luckily, I'm not as big as the guys I've seen in those like carts that are on Walmart, but whatever. But that's like I'm doing it for content as a joke. But like, you just move on. There's other YouTubers, I'm sure, that have made videos on my GT7. That's fine. Just, we don't agree. That's all. And you move on with your fucking day. Don't make it like you do that either, because there's the proof right here that you don't.
The thing is, you said something they don't like against something that they like, and oh boy, they're gonna attack you and really try to bully you and push you into a corner.
Yes, that's what they do. You just ignore them and move on with your day, like I just said. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell.
Watch your balls. I can't be bullied. Let me be very clear.
Yes, you can. This is you being bullied, quote unquote. It's not bullying, but you reacting to it. Take it from a guy who used to react to it.
I cannot be bullied. I don't give a fuck about your feelings about me not like.
Yes, you do, because you are making this video. Of course you do. You made a video regarding me that is 17 minutes long after this that we're going to watch. You absolutely care.
Elden Ring, I'm not going to play this shit. But what we're not going to do, right? We're not going to sit here and have people that like blatantly rip your shit off, right? And delete their own videos, okay? Because he deleted.
to stop using that as evidence. I've explained why countless times why sometimes people do that. That's not evidence. It's not. It's a stupid weak point that I'm sure he knows is a stupid weak point, but he's hoping that people don't know enough. Let me see his comments, because I think he homogenizes his comments. Oh, comments are turned off. Even better. Because I'm like, this is a really bad guy with documented evidence. I can't see people just... But every single comment on his video, and look, people leave me nasty comments all day. I don't care. But I'm just like, you'll see. Well, when we get to the video before I show it, all of the comments are very positive towards him. It's almost like those are the only ones he's letting be up there. As a matter of fact, doing this long enough, I almost guarantee that's what it is.
Shit. And then look at me and then spread a rumor all over the internet that Quantum issues false copyright strikes and false takedowns. I told him I would take the video down and reached out to him to try to prevent that.
Oh, well, that's sweet of you for giving him a heads up that you're going to do a false copyright claim. Thank you. Okay, wow. Or a takedown strike. That's so nice of you. Oh, here's your heads up for me pulling some bullshit. It's like having a neighbor be like, hey, Rich, hope you don't mind. I'm going to take a shit on your driveway. Just letting you know before I take the shit. No, that doesn't make it any better.
And in the end, he deleted his own.
His most appraised video game must be any TV show where all he needs to do. He would love Wipeout 3 for the Wii U that I just did a mini review on. You just press forward on the controller and nothing bad can happen to you. He's literally said kill it, and he's talking about, yep. But we're not done, though. We still have my video where he talks about me to get to. And I'm just noticing the comments are off on this video. For a guy who is anti-cancel culture and get woke, go broke, bro, he definitely is. You're going to see that. He's either shutting off the comments, which he's the only one that could do that, or he's definitely controlling the narrative on his videos. You're going to see that in a minute, too. But it's so, why is it the people that are the biggest snowflakes that are ones like, I hate snowflakes? They only hate snowflakes when it's things that they agree with. It's like, yeah, oh, you don't take like my point? You're a snowflake. Oh, wait, you're going to call me out on my bullshit? I'm going to hide my comments and delete anything that hurts my feelings because I'm a snowflake as well. He's a narcissist, bro. He's a narcissist. I've met many of them. Hey, did you get my email? Also, can I get 5? Of course you get 5 farts from intro guy.
Try to relax your anus.
Video. What does that tell you? If he was in the right, do you really think he'd delete his own shit?
Yes, because I've already explained this. Stop repeating the same fucking thing. Absolutely. I've done it myself where I knew I was in the right but didn't feel like dealing with the headache, whereas just deleting the video, especially if it didn't perform well. I remember doing that once in like 2016, 2017 where someone claimed my shit. Could I have won? 110%. Did I feel like dealing with it? No. So I just took down the video. It's a simple click to take down a video and not deal with a jackass like you.
He knew he did something wrong here.
I already beat the hell out of the goddamn fart button. I'm going to make people deaf. And I didn't get your email. Credit to Gumby Coin. The comment section fell down a fucking hole.
I fell down a fucking hole.
That is maybe the best thing Phil has ever said because Philip Burnell is a man.
Here. But it's the lack of responsibility. And that's the part that pisses me off the most.
He used footage because it pertained to talking about you. He made it a transformative work with his own footage and his own commentary. It is it is an open and shut case. You are trying to make it complex to justify your reasoning because you wanted his video to cease to exist because it hurt your fragile ass cheeks. It's done. It was fair use. You had no right to do it. He took down the video because he didn't feel like dealing with you because you're fucking insane. That's it.
Is that you have all of these YouTubers running with this one story. Small little guy bullied by the bigger guy that isn't even that big. And it blows.
You keep bringing up those sub sizes, man. For a person who's making, like you were talking about his age, you're going to catch him in lies that are so blatant lies. It's going to be... Then again, he's a Q-added Trump-supporting guy, so what the fuck else do you expect? Not saying that every Trump supporter is like him. But everyone who is like him is a Trump supporter. Can we all agree with that? Even my right-wing people here, could we agree with that? I think you'll agree with me on that. Can't wait for the Quartering interview him next. I don't think the Quartering would fuck with this guy. As a matter of fact, I would place bets he would probably roast him. Thank you, Maury.
My fucking mind. So my message to you guys is this. If someone's saying something and they're crying victim, maybe fact check their story first.
We did. Your story sucks. We fact checked you. You took down the video because your ass hurt. The original video is back up. Tipster confirmed it. The video was more than fair use. There was more of Mischief's footage, got his name, than yours. Cry more. You are hiding behind the weak-ass, weak-sauce excuse of fair use when it does not apply here. You abused the copyright system because your feelings were hurt and you wanted to squash dissent of your take. He said he was pissed. I thought well, dude, he does. Of course he cares.
Because he's saying that
He doesn't care so much that he doesn't want to deal with the stress of the comments. That's how little he cares. That is not what a non-caring person does. Thank you, Jay Dizzle, for the wiener. Let's see if we can get some more members tonight, too. Did I mention? If I mention it, if that's the third time I mentioned it, I'm sorry. Caring people who don't want to get their feelings hurt do that. You non-caring man.
I copyright struck him. Show me the copyright strike. I dare you. I double dog dare you because you deleted your own video. Fact. Nobody has any tangible proof that Quantum did anything, but I got proof showing you that I didn't. So answer
Who else
me
did
this.
he?
When I've done nothing wrong.
Eagle Boy.
Right? Bully, right? Bully.
You did do something wrong. Shouldn't be bullied. Not saying you should be bullied, even though you are a bully. We're going to show that in a second.
This bully here, right? Falsely using the copyright system, really, to defend my own shit. This is the shit I got to deal with the gaming.
No, you don't have the right to do it. It was fair use. So yes, you abused the copyright system. People should call you out on it. You're going to have to go. Don't try it out. You would have to check your local copyright laws and see if you could fist your own ass.
I swear, this is why people don't like you fuckers. Because this is all you want. You want online only and co-op and to be racist online.
Thank
with your
you,
friends
Seymour
and fucking
DeMonica.
say all the horrible shit you would never.
Are you really? I'm not condoning them using racist names towards you, man. We got Ace Badger. Thank you for becoming a member. But just wait until you see what this guy says, and he's going to decry people calling him racist things, which is wrong. I don't condone it at all. But wait for it. Like I said, we're only about 50% through this stream. Is freedom subjective? Why are you asking deep shit when dude, you're trying to change my brain. You're trying to bring my brain down a different track right now.
Never say in person to somebody. That's you, right? And you know what? You get what you get in this world. But at the end of the day, leave me out.
Oh, you do. You get what you get in this world. Not saying I want to see anyone bother this man. I don't want to see anyone do anything to harm him or his family. I would 110% condemn that. But you're about to pay publicly consequences for your actions. There's a difference between cancel culture and holding someone accountable for being a terrible person. You're about to see.
out of it, okay? I don't give a shit about your little pathetic, sweaty palm, fucking. Elite club of gamers that do the same shit every game.
Yeah, he still doesn't he seem not bothered at all by anything? All right, Paul, I'm enjoying. Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying Elden Ring.
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, fuck off in your dark corner. Play Elden Ring until your fingers
Too random.
Try to relax your anus.
bust. Until you know what,
Yeah.
you reach euphoria or whatever death you want to get. Do your thing. Leave me out of it. And again, next time you say I did something, how about I actually do it before you say I did it?
You did do it.
Food for thought.
You wanted to get this video down. He didn't want to deal with it, and you did. It was a false claim because this video was fair use. Here we go. Brie Larson pushing NFTs, and people are mad. Oh, who cares, man? She's an out-of-touch celebrity like the rest of them. She'll learn.
Boy, I am thoroughly tickled by.
He is tickled. I also mentioned this in my video. He is a man of tickling.
That Review Tech USA, I guess video, if you can call it that. Okay.
Yes, that's when I sit in front of a camera and you see me. This is a video. It is a video stream. That would be what it is. You may not like the video or the quality of the video, and that is fine. You could think my videos are garbage, but it is a video. If I am filming, taking that video, my editor's editing it, and it is a video being uploaded to YouTube. By fact, it is a video. Thank you.
I was like, what was it? It was like maybe like a minute or two into the video. He's letting my part of the audio play out. I'm expecting him to say something, right? You know? And he goes to the part where he's just like, I'm talking about how, I forget what I said.
Oh, I'm reliving my video that I recorded today.
I'm literally really tickled by this, okay?
He's so tickled. We're going to call him Quantum Tickle. Let's continue, Bertz.
Okay, it was something to the effect of, my opinion. I open it up with that line.
I'm going to have a pretty decent... Yes, okay, he's going to go with the blanket thing, and opinion is opinion, and it's my opinion, and someone's opinion can't be wrong. But, asterisk, wait for it.
Say, my opinion is that any game that isn't made for all players shouldn't be made. And, you know, stuff along those lines. Pause the video. Wrong. Not wrong.
Okay. I know your weak-ass excuse, but here's the thing. Like I used before, I've said this earlier on in the stream. Review, repeat yourself, but whatever. It's a good point. I don't want Doom to be made to be accessible for a grandma playing Candy Crush. Just like the grandma playing Candy Crush doesn't want her game to become more like Doom. Two different audiences. So they're going to make two different kind of games that aren't for everybody. So I get what you're saying, but it's weak. And so, yeah, games, that's why there's genres of games. So I'm going to still call you on that. Sorry.
It's an opinion. There is no wrong opinion. I'm under the opinion, keyword there, opinion, if we didn't go to grade school and learn keywords, man. So, like...
He is such a condescending little shit, huh? Did I say little shit too? Fuck.
Like for me, yeah, I feel like, you know, if you're not going to make your game accessible to people, like, regardless of that difficulty toggle or not, why make it? Now...
Because there's millions of... How many? What did it sell? Like 12 million fucking copies, Elden Ring? Apparently people like to get fisted with the sandpaper there, Chief. From Software's doing A-okay. What was this? The spicy meatball. They're doing fine without you and without me, even though I buy their games anyway. So they're like, oh, look, That stupid fat ass who never beats our games is buying it. Oh, look, there he is. There he is. Cha-ching.
As I'm watching this like Review Tech USA video, I'm like,
I thought you said it wasn't a video.
I'm looking at it, and the whole thing.
Oh, I would hope you were looking at it and hopefully not fapping to it.
Thing just is apologetic towards Mischief, the 16-year-old kid, which is why I refer to him so much as kid. And
No, it is not. We just watched the video. You are now damage controlling. You were referring to the following size. Did everyone else watch the same video as me? I believe they did. You could refute what I'm saying, and I'm not saying to agree with me, but my impression it was, and I was watching with my own eyes, sober and stoned, that you were referring to the fact that he was a smaller YouTuber, so why was he fucking with you? That's what it seemed like to me, but who am I?
Call him a small punk. He's literally somebody's jit, their brat, their baby, their kid, their minor.
Why do you care about his age so much anyway? He was talking about, well, what's the age got to do with anything? That's weird. Either way, it's weird. Why are you worried about his sub size or his age? He's giving his take, calling you out on your take on Elden Ring. What does it matter?
Right? I'm referring to his youth, which was not made public at the time of him, attacking a bunch of other YouTubers under the guise of fair use. Now,
it is fair use.
I also found it very...
If this guy ran YouTube, man, it would be like state television in Russia.
Convenient that in all of Review Tech USA's video, he left out my most recent video, which was the reposted review that I did, where I talked about the 4 factors of fair use. He magically sidestepped that because, again...
I don't sidestep it in the... I wouldn't even sidestep it because it was just and I bring it up in the stream and I bring it up in the video that's going live in about less than an hour, dude. You have no case with it. We just watched Mischief's video. It was as fucking fair use as it fucking comes. Get lost. Your copyright was not violated. Sit down and shut up, son.
I will say this for all of you idiots that don't understand. Fair use was an allowance given under a specific law, and in the courts of law, they use a specific guideline, 4 factors to be specific on.
God, he's so fucking condescending. It makes me want to shove this bird up my ass.
How they determine fair use. Where do you think I'm pulling this from? You think this is just something...
You're pulling it from your ass because you don't understand the copyright law. And again, I forgot to mention before, he said, oh yeah, if you're a member, if you're a YouTube member, you'd be allowed to. Shut the fuck up. What does being a YouTube membership have to do with changing copyright law? He's like an anti-vaxxer who's like, they read one article, they think they're an expert. It's the same fucking thing. So with your take there, Chief, I could go buy Horizon Forbidden West and just make a bunch of copies of it and spread it around because I bought a copy of the game. So that means I'm legally allowed to sell it, right? Because that's how you're referring to the YouTube membership. You don't know a fucking thing about copyright. Sit down and shut up, son.
Thing I made up. YouTube so happened to make it up on their pages as well. When you do a copyright dispute against somebody and there's fair use and they talk about, why do you think this is, please consider the 4 factors of fair use. You think YouTube makes this stuff up when they tell you to submit this stuff? No.
No, they don't. So therefore, we must all be following copyright law. And maybe you're fucking wrong. I don't know.
It's literally how the legal process works. Now, you guys want to have your fun with Quantum TV, have your fun at this point.
Yeah, if you want to have your fun after I look like a complete asshole and was threatening Review Tech USA with legal action and many other people who were a dissenting voice, I would love to be a dictator in a third world country, but, everyone just thinks I'm too much of a dork. Now you can have your fun because I look like a real piece of shit. Now you're saying have your fun. Even your smile, you don't want that smile. You're angry that you have to let it go. You're angry that you have to let it go. It hurts. Your ego is hurt. And don't worry, he's going to let us know later that he has sex for the 0 of you that were fucking concerned. No way, really? Why did I sound like Louis Armstrong? I see trees of green. I'm shocked. I also hear he's like a QAnon guy. I'm shocked.
I mean, I'm kind of amused by this. I'm not going to lie. I think it's funny. You guys genuinely...
Shockingly, he lives in Florida. Sorry. About there's many people I know who are very sound-minded from Florida. I have a close friend from Florida, but... It also doesn't surprise me that he lives in Florida.
Think this is like career-breaking stuff, like...
No! This is not career-breaking stuff. No, 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 no. This is not. But the other shit you've done multiple times, that is. We're only about halfway, like I said, through this journey. Let's continue.
Like, you guys take this way too seriously. This is all about Elden Ring, by the way. This is a video game.
No, it's not. I don't give a fuck about Elden Ring. I have... How many hours do I have, Quantum TV? 0 hours in Elden Ring. It has nothing to do with Elden Ring. Shut the fuck up about Elden Ring. I don't care about Elden Ring. If it was just about your shit take on Elden Ring, which I don't even know if it's a shit take, I may agree with you if I play the game. There would be no stream. There would be no video. That took my editor about 37 hours to edit. There would be nothing. There wouldn't have been an initial video from yesterday. This would have been a non-issue. So stop making it that it's about your opinion. Shut up, because that is 110% factually wrong. That's not subjective. That is fact. You are making it about that because you don't want to address the other issues of you being a giant fucking douche.
Game.
But at least you have sex. Thank you for letting... You'll see.
A video game. Like, and I heard something that I really want to touch on. They said that, like, I'm offended because he gave criticism. Like, meanwhile, there have been a bunch of videos that have gone up. No action.
And from what I've heard, you've tried to take a lot of them down. Five seconds of rapid DSP because this dude is the... No. This guy is a malicious, hateful fuck. You're gonna see. Don't insult DSP like that, but I will give you the laugh. DSP is not a bad guy. You'll see. You'll see.
Has been taken because, truthfully speaking, for those of you who don't know who I am, like I've been saying in my last review, was basically I'm a TV reviewer. I really don't have time for this. I'm busy making TV settings for my VIP members. I'm working...
Oh, from what I hear, you shouldn't be doing that.
...on analysis on different things, reinventing the wheel and trying to discover new cool display science things and...
Oh, no, you're doing other stuff. Hold on. Hold on. That's not all he's doing. He is also... Let me go piss real quick. He is also accusing other vastly superior TV reviewers of being Satanists to try to disparage them, to try to weed out his competition. You have time on your hands, Chief. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I got one more. Thank you, Jesus. Throat's getting dry from having all this cock in front of me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Anyway. So he's a busy man. He's a busy man, this guy. This is not that long ago, not even a year ago. So a lot of people are like, Rich, maybe he's changed from those horrific, very, very homophobic and anti-LGBTQ. Maybe he's a changed man. Not the fuck he's not. No, he is not a change. He is not a change. We Floridians don't claim him. Please don't. But wait. Let me zoom in. I gotta love his blog, too. It looks like something that someone would have made in 1997. YouTuber Stop the FOMO under fire for Lucifer support. I love how it's under... Who's it under fire by, Quantum TV? These 0 people besides you. It's under fire from you for being a fucking idiot. Or you're insane. Yeah, you're insane. Okay. Stop watching FOMO. So this is what he does. Is he puts out disparaging information on his competitors who are better than him in spades. Shout out to Stop the FOMO and HD TV Test. Go subscribe to them on YouTube if you want people to actually know what the fuck they're doing and not a psychopath like this guy. So because there's that show Lucifer, remember it was on Fox and then it moved over to, I think, Netflix. So he's showing it on the impressive TCL 6 series, Google TV, blah, 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 blah. Okay. TV reviewer Stop the FOMO has landed under fire by many, meaning just him, for displaying the name Lucifer as the illumination test to assess blooming capabilities of the 2021 TCL R646 TV. He's fucking insane. He's showing a logo from a TV show that's a TV show that you could watch on Netflix. And he's trying... This is slander. Many of faith, meaning him, perceive this subliminal message that Lucifer is the light. Wow. He's like mental patient insane. Stop the FOMO came under fire in a recent Quantum TV video where the outrage was made clear. Again, by no one but him. Told you. And we're not done. In the response to the message, the devil is not the good guy, a few depraved souls had this to say. Depraved souls. Keep in mind, this man is calling other people depraved when he, as you will see, wishes death on the LGBTQ community. But they're depraved. The show is about the redemption of Lucifer as he learns to love, act selflessly, and speak the truth. It's not my kind of show, but if God can't forgive a repentant Satan, then Christ is powerless and we're all doomed. Do you realize how much he made an article, a blog post, went through the Stop the FOMO and thought and conjured this all up, but this man has 0 time on his hands. So many excuses and justifications. I've ever watched it. So just to be clear, it's fiction, right? Just a show with scripts and the like. Reaching a little for click reactions. FOMO boldly supports Lucifer. Where is his video on this? Does he still have that video? Oh, we got to watch it. Oh, man. Yeah, he's a busy guy. Because most people who are that busy have time to sit here, make posts, go through multiple comments, and then make an article about something that's a complete fucking conspiracy theory. There is 0 supporting evidence, maybe negative, that Stop the FOMO is a Satanist. I love the show, the idea behind fallen one being blamed for everything bad when it's human nature itself. I hope this video still exists. If it does, we have to find it.
Try to relax your anus.
Here, if it's not bad enough, Stop the FOMO recently responded to a viewer, which is extremely rare as he ignores every comment most of the time, had this to say. Here for this satanic cult. Thanks for the support. It's a fucking joke. And then the bigoted anti-LGBTQ piece of shit it's clear. Stop the FOMO is a twisted individual who would sooner respond to those mentioning a satanic cult than everyday viewers looking for assistance. If you're subscribed to him or be the installer, I recommend unsubscribing. This is straight up slander. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but it sure as fuck seems like it. Remember I told you we're about to go down to batshit crazy town? We're entering. We're at the gates. We're at the fucking gates. Now let's go back to Captain Sensible here.
You guys are over here like, he doesn't share the same opinion I share with Elden Ring. He's a bad human being. He's terrible. Oh, he's...
Yeah. Yeah, as a person who has played 0 hours of it and probably may never play it, even though I own it, yes, that is exactly it. I just hate you for a game that I've never played. You got me.
False.
Bro, I think I hear rumors that he's Q, but it's rumors. So there's rumors about me too that are all fucking untrue. So I don't like... Would it shock me though? Nope. Which you'll see soon.
Flagging because he wants us to consider the same 4 factors that any court in the United States would consider when talking.
Yes, and they have considered it before, and it was thrown out. That's why YouTube can exist. All right, I won't hit the applause. I'll hit this instead.
I fell down a fucking hole.
You dumbass. YouTube existing is answering the question for you. It wouldn't be able to be sustained if it wasn't thrown out in court. For Christ's sake, you think a multi-billion-dollar company would take that risk?
About fair use laws. Say that to any copyright lawyer, they'd probably laugh you out of the room. I'm just going to say...
I forgot H3H3, that case. It was exactly what you're talking about, and they won. It's been laughed at court. How do you not... But then, oh, he's insane. So why am I even...
You know, you want to use the footage, have fun. But, like, at the same time, don't sit here and act like you guys aren't...
You're only saying that now because you got caught being an asshole, like I said before, so shut up.
Aren't bullies, and you guys aren't sitting there doing it. And it's so bad that, like, I'm in the video and I'm watching, I'm waiting for this...
Amazing with what I know that he's saying that people are bullies. But this is a trend with these people, though.
It's, like, really, like, bad moment from me, like, where it's like, oh, terrible. And all I hear is, like, of course they're gonna do that. Of course they're gonna attack you. You sound like somebody who's really been kicked around and slapped around. Like, of course people are going to brake check you, tailgate you.
Yeah, dude. Okay, keep fighting people on the internet. Keep punching the wind and see how it goes. You'll knock out Old Man Winter in no time. Go ahead. Keep fighting with the anonymous YouTube trolls. I'm not a troll. I critiqued you on your bullshit. But keep fighting with them, man. Keep going after it. You're a tough guy, right? See how far it gets you. Ask 2016 Rich how that went.
Cut you off in traffic. Doesn't make any of it legal. And that's why when cops find out, what do? They flag you down.
But people use fair use footage every single day on YouTube. If there was something illegal going on, first off, YouTube wouldn't tolerate it. And secondly, 98% of the content would have to be taken down. Fair use exists for a reason. Transformative works exist for a reason. But this asshole, if he ran YouTube, it would just be him and no one else fucking tube.
Right? Of course, when somebody brakes checks you and they cut you off and all that shit in traffic, you honk your horn at them, they get angry.
I don't know about that,
stop and brake check, road rage ensues sometimes, right? Because people don't like to be held accountable for their bad actions. And all of you guys doing this right now, this like trying to ruin quantum thing, is sad because...
This isn't why we're trying to ruin you. I'm not trying to ruin you anyway. I'm putting out stuff that you put out on the internet multiple times for people to see. I'll let the public decide the things that you publicly put out there if what your moral fate should be. Then we'll go from there. It ain't over, Elden, whatever, the Elden Ring, Brown Star, Fist of the Brown Star. Kenshiro, Fist My Ass, coming soon.
Because it's literally over my opinion. And the one thing you guys keep going to, which I'll address now, you guys keep making up this false claim that I said to go kill yourselves. We're talking about Elden Ring.
Okay. You heard the same clip I heard before. What did he mean? What did he mean? He meant to go kill yourself IRL. As a man that over-describes everything, if you meant for them to die in the game, you would have said for them to die in the game. You meant for them to go kill themselves. You can't talk your way out of that one, sir.
Where you literally, in your same video, talked about the sole purpose of the game is to die. And when I'm mentioning the part where you guys are bashing on me, calling me a filthy casual player, and I say, hey, man, go kill yourself. Because that's the name of the game. Go kill yourself. Go
Oh my God, it doesn't even work.
die in the game a bunch of times. That's literally what the game is about and what you're bitching at me for not wanting to.
Dude, you so got caught saying something that's TOS violation worthy, I think.
Go do. I tell you to go do it, and now he said go kill yourself. You just don't.
You know what you meant. You can't talk your way
What
out
in
of
the
it.
woke?
I don't think his video should be taken down because of it. That's not even what I'm insinuating, but we know what you meant. Come on.
Trash is that? Get the fuck out of here with that.
Woke. Oh my God, he's going to go with the tough guy woke thing. Him and of all people.
If I wanted to have words with you, I wouldn't do it on a PC platform like YouTube. I think I've learned that lesson time and time again. If I wanted to have words with you, I'd do it IRL. I'd kind of like trick you into like phone calling me some sort of way, and then.
Well, that's weird, and that's something that an emotionally healthy person would do.
I'd say what I really wanted to say to you. But the reality is I don't care. I genuinely am not that invested into it. The only reason, another reason I'm pointing this out here is because in the video, Rich goes on to say, he truly cares. He's making all these videos. I'm making these videos because you guys are putting things out of context, spreading literally.
But they're not. And obviously you do care. So, okay, so if you don't care and people are saying things, people take me out of context all the time. I don't care. So I don't talk about it. You taking the time to sit in front of a camera, press record on that camera, then take out the SD card from that camera, put it into an SD card reader, whatever computing device that you have, edit the video, then take that video, upload it, make a thumbnail for it, and upload the video to YouTube for the public to see is proof in and of itself that you care. Your actions speak louder than your words, and your actions mean that you need
Try to relax your anus.
Defamatory statements about me. Saying things like I'm false flagging. That is defamatory.
But you did.
Because my concern for flagging is valid when I'm using the third factor of fair
The third factor. Fuck the third factor. Fuck it.
use law. Like,
it means nothing. Transformative. I've watched a bunch of your shit tonight and talked a bunch. It's transformative. You would lose in a courtroom. You would be laughed out of the courtroom, Steve Urkel.
the consideration for fair use that I just talked about a little while ago, yeah, that is something that I was concerned with. It's like how much you're...
Why am I insulting Steve Urkel? Steve Urkel is 10 times the man this guy is. Nebosja Botic, thank you for becoming a member. We got 4 new members tonight. Thank you very much.
using of the video. It was concerning. And you know what ended up happening in the end? I put this on camera in my last video. I retracted. Do you want to know why I did that? No. Not one of you have actually reached out and asked why I retracted.
Because you got flack. That's why you retracted. I don't need to ask you, hey, excuse me, Quantum TV, why is, let me just call you up right since you want to talk on the phone. 2 plus 2, what does it equal? Okay, thank you. I don't need to call you for that. I know why you did it.
I retracted because simply at the end of the day, it's just not worth it. Once I found out he was a 16-year-old kid, I realized this is childish behavior. And all
be childish behavior was a 30-year-old. They're just, he had an opinion on your stupid fucking opinion on a stupid fucking game. Why are you so wrapped up in this?
all of you are just going to keep doing this. That's just what you guys are like, which is why I mentioned that kind of thing. You guys want to steal videos. You guys want to attack people. Now, I'll be very honest with you. The one thing that Rich is 100...
Wait, his Discord server logs IPs? Shadow of Nexus? Do you have proof of that? Why would Discord allow a feature like that? Unless it's something nefarious, that's how he tracks them.
100% right about, and I am 100% wrong about, is the whole YouTube Premium thing. Because I kept getting that debate coming back at me. Right?
Yeah, which means you know fuck all, because you thought that having YouTube Premium would allow them to circumvent a copyright law that doesn't even work the way you think it works anyway. It's almost like you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Yes, Jay Dizzle, 100%. He distorts shit to fit his narrative. He is 100% hope. But we haven't seen... This is insane. We still haven't hopped on the hopeless train yet.
Right? That rebuttal. They were saying...
Hopeless train. Hopeless stop coming soon.
Premium. I don't actually have YouTube Premium because at the end of the day, I usually just make my own content. I'm doing TV reviews, comparison videos. I don't have time to be taking other YouTubers' review videos down.
What do you think? I said this in the video today. I'm getting the same spark of my... What do you think fucking Premium is? It's... All right, so I have Premium, so... Like, that's why people would sign up for... Not everyone's like... Most people who go on YouTube are not content creators. They're not signing up for Premium just to be able to take other people's content. You paraquat. Oh, that's something for the Big Lebowski. I don't even know what that means. I just felt that was the right thing to say. I like to do. Why that was such a striking thing to bring up in my other video on you is because it just, you're trying to make it like you're some savant of fucking copyright law, and that right there is blatant proof that you know fuck all. But you're also an anti-vax guy who probably thinks because you read one conspiracy theory article that you're a genius on that too, so it goes together perfectly. Wait, so he didn't know the dude was 16 at first, but then said he was calling him small because of his... I think you could... That's a very good point.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
This guy is... Magical man. Am I out of drinks? I may have to go get another drink.
Of them talking about a video game and then, like, trying to mix it into some slanderous video to try to make them look bad. That's not my shtick, if you will. That's not me, right? So, of course, I'm not going to know that that's what you guys are doing. And I look at it like this.
Again, a guy who tries to say that another TV reviewer is a Satanist to get people to stop watching him. But he doesn't get into the petty shit at all, though. By the way, did you know the other person that you're watching is a... What the fuck just happened? By the way, did you know that... Oh, no, I don't get into petty shit, but... Oh, yeah, he's a Satanist. Watch me instead of him.
I look at it like, I knew you guys were using illegal software, and thank you so much for kind of admitting that on camera kind of thing, because the YouTube Premium thing was just kind of like...
Oh, don't make it. Oh, God, he's one of them. So he's now going to make it like he played 4D chess? Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, no, people use 4K downloader. I caught you all. I'm calling the feds. I didn't mean to hit music, but that works. Bird's got some rhythm.
I'm putting that little branch out there giving you enough rope to hang yourself, and that's exactly
Oh, shut the fuck up. You did not think of that. I could totally... He can't admit that he fucked up. He's one of those people.
what you did, confirming that everybody who's on YouTube just downloading and uploading is basically stealing videos. So what do you guys think happens when, like, similarly to like the dislike thing that YouTube came out with, they come out and they say, YouTube Premium lets you keep it in the app. It's not a download, re-upload. We see you re-upload somebody's video.
Bluff City Gamer, we are now halfway to the goal. Shit, man. Thank you very much, Bluff City, for becoming a member. I appreciate that.
You're going down immediately. What happens if laws like that get passed? We already see more.
We've already had cases that already have cemented this. Jesus Christ, know what you're talking about before you come into this.
More strict copyright laws.
Happened with H3H3. I totally forgot a perfect example off the top of my head. Stop. There was just, and he brings up like, oh, Toei Animation. There was just that channel that solely reviews anime that Japan's IP laws suck, but they'll just make it so the video isn't there, so he could still sustain his business. There have been cases, you dunce,
coming out for gaming and for music and things like that, to where streamers have to be real careful these days.
Totally not Mark. I hate everything.
And you guys genuinely believe that in the age of strict copyrights and it getting harder and harder to
No, if anything, it has gotten better. YouTube used to be much more strict back in the day, but then everything balanced out.
Duplicate other people.
And there have been court cases that have protected the creator. One that happened recently with, I believe it was what happened with the anime channel. Forgot the name of it.
Footage and use it and call it fair use. You really believe that, like, there's nothing wrong with your style of gaming, and
there was nothing wrong with Mischief's video. 200%.
Commentary. And my plea to you guys would be to get your heads out of your own asses. It's not about my.
I am too fat to get my head up my own ass.
Opinion at this point. This is about you feeling like, you know, you're going to stick it to the man. You have the right to do what you want. And if you're going to claim that you have rights with somebody else's content that they own the rights to, learn the rules, man. The fair use shit.
Oh, dude, I've had everyone from Vox to everyone abuse the copyright with me. It's like, don't tell me how this shit works, man. And I've won every single one, son. I've won them all.
You guys only quote Section 107 in a little tiny paragraph out of an entire case law.
And he's going to teach you the law, but he thought that you having a YouTube Premium membership means that you could just take other people's videos. But he's now going to, even though he made a ridiculous mistake that he tried to hide, but I'm going to try to turn it around because he's typical everything that I thought he would be. He's like, but I actually did it for 4D chess, so you could say that you had illegal software. Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. You literally thought that having a YouTube Premium membership means you could just take anyone's videos and do whatever you want with them. Copyright law expert. So he seems like a guy that probably supports what's going on. Oh, yeah. Wait, I'm telling you. We have only gone like 60%, not even batshit crazy with this guy. It's not over.
And I love it. You guys will quote actual cases where other people who understood this shit very well, who actually hired attorneys, they knew this very well. You're kind of pulling from them and taking their victory as your victory. And I really hate these victories because it encourages uneducated people to make some really bad decisions with copyright, like thinking like, hey, I'm going
to... Coming from the man you're about to see who makes terrible life decisions. Oh, man, the contradictions. I have never met a person that contradicts himself more. He has contradicted himself more than Philip Ramel in a handful of videos than Phil has in his entire career.
Episode of Naruto, pause and play throughout and just give my take on it. Good luck fighting Toei Animation or Toei.
Someone just did. And that's why YouTube came out with new rules that protects creators so that their videos can be seen in other places except in Japan if they don't want to be there, where it's by region. So they did. So the good luck actually worked out. Thanks.
Animation, you'll get slaughtered. And I guarantee you, try it. I dare all of you. Try.
Has been tried. An entire channel that has a staff of people, just one. because the copyright laws, you think, I mean, at least we have fair use here. Japan don't have shit.
Try to post some anime content from Viz
Very soon a bird is coming.
Media, Toei Animation, some of your favorite anime stuff. See how quick you get copyright striked, blocked in all countries, stuff like that. You think that this stuff is a game, but it's not. There are laws around it, and that's my point. But again, I wasn't false flagging some teenager.
Yes, you were.
Knowing he was a teenager, again.
Doesn't matter if you knew or the false flagging. Why does it matter his age? What you are making an issue of his fucking age. Doesn't matter if they're 16 or 66. Why are you false flagging him? What the fuck does it matter his age? It's so weird. He keeps bringing it up.
It falls more under the. He started a confrontation with a complete and total stranger over an opinion. I don't know what this kid is from Adam. I'm just living my life, doing my thing. Like, imagine you're there eating your toast in the morning, and I'm slapping you in the face. Yeah, sure, the internet's full of terrible people, but people like Rich make it even worse by using.
I make the internet a shittier place. I'm sorry.
Their influence, trying to suggest that my channel and my career are over, and all this stuff.
I'm not suggesting anything. You having a bad opinion or just an opinion. Your opinion. Like, why do I keep saying bad? We're now over the halfway mark. We'd have Enyohe Reyes as a new member. Thank you. Yeah, I heard about that. There's an extension for now until they get rid of it at the API level for dislikes, though.
I'm a professional photographer. I don't know. If you found me in real life and you found my business, I'd be a little scared right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little scared because you trolls would probably 1-star my business. But you don't know where anything happens, and so that's good for me. And so I think, like...
Okay. I wouldn't want people to bother you at your business. I have a feeling you're about to shoot your business in the foot yourself. But that's on you. That ain't on me. Didn't you get a porcelain parrot? Or I got a parrot. You'll see.
When you're sitting here and you're trying to, like, cancel somebody, maybe actually know what they do for a living. Because, like, I'm here trying to help people on YouTube with quality, honest reviews on TVs.
Why would you even say what you did then if you're concerned about people not? So now they can narrow it down that you have photography. That was stupid. And this is his own public video. Ain't my problem.
But, like, also bridging that over into gaming. And there is a problem with the Elden Ring fandom. And the fact that
there's a problem with every diehard fans. They're all fucking nuts, man. You don't think you're going to get weirdos calling you, doing shit? Not Mischief. His video was just calling you out. Welcome to the internet. But you don't think there's going to be the diehard weirdos saying terrible, racist, nasty shit to you, which I don't condone at all. Of course.
The entire community is proving me right.
I know, Ali. I know. And I abbreviated my ideas for this stream, too. Keep that in mind. There are other things. There's other tweets.
Right, with this toxic behavior of just pulling down videos and saying we do what we want. And every time you give a story.
Toxic. With what I know about this guy. And he's saying, Jesus Christ.
Story about fair use. You ignore the third factor that I'm talking about. The 4 factors in general. And it's sidestepped entirely. Stop sidestepping it. Address it. Why will you, none of you, talk about the 4 factors of fair use? Because you know that will call into question. I'm
tired of refuting this point.
You're legit.
Yeah, he just, like, he doesn't get it. He's too much of a narcissist to get it. I've explained to other narcissists before, Tommy Tellerico, ignore it. But they can't because they have to make sure they're one up on everyone. It doesn't matter if it's Bob the random troll on the internet or whoever. They have to refute them to be right because if they're not right, they feel like their self-worth is diminished. That is him. Ooh, I get a free membership chat. Hello. Well, thank you. How are you? Yeah, daring trolls to find you. Why would you do that? How do you not know that's an awful... But, again, he's a narcissist.
Legitimacy behind your claims, and you don't want to do that. Because then it makes you look at yourself, right? And you talk about, I'm going to hire an attorney. Quantum, don't come after me, or I'm going to make your day bad. It's like... half of me wants to, bud. Like, it's...
Yeah, that was kind of baity of me, I admit. But, yeah, I would, because you would have no court. You would have no case in court.
It's not that I can't afford to challenge you on this. It's just simply like...
Of course he had to. Dude, I don't care about what don't worry about what's in my bank account. I don't give a fuck what's in your bank account. Shut up.
Like, what's the end game here to prove I'm right and you're wrong?
That you seem to be on a mission with that. Don't make it like you're not.
Whose dick is bigger? Like, at the end of the day,
my dick is small. I lose. I have to piss again. I'll be right back. Whole thing of seltzer. The whole thing is the good part. What do you mean we're skipped to the good part? Hide that download option, QTV, coming for you. Let's continue.
it's petty shit, and it is about Elden Ring. You say it's not. Your first opening argument was about Elden Ring.
I've never even played the game. If he's talking to me, I think he is. Why would I care? Why would I fanboy over a fucking game that I've never played? I don't fanboy over games that I'm fanboys of. I don't fanboy over Super Castlevania 4. I'd probably agree with you with the flaws on it. Why would I fanboy over a game that I have never even installed on my computer yet? I think. Or at least I haven't actually played it. Might be installed. I think I preloaded it. Oh my God. Sup, Rich? Are the birds sick of this guy? Yes, the birds. But it's just amazing.
That's what this is about, dude. And honestly,
no, it's not. It is not at all about it. I don't care about fucking Elden Ring. I don't give a shit. Hopefully, please no.
Going to court over a fucking game. I don't even care.
Yes, you would have. You would have. You absolutely would have. You've done this before, Griffin Gaming, and many other people have told me this is your thing. You don't like when people disagree with you. You don't like it.
About the only, again, in case you guys need to hear it again, the only reason we're responding to this is because you guys are making a big deal out of somebody's opinion, right? Elden Ring has a problem. It needs
I
to
don't
fix those
care
problems.
about your opinion. The game could be complete. I may agree. I may turn it on and be like, "Yo, this game is shit." I don't care about your opinion on the fucking game. He's gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it back. I'm like a bird, a parrot that repeats things. Fuck Elden Ring. I don't care about it.
Going to continue to give honest reviews that people aren't gonna like, and if you want
to, he's filming this on the Freedom phone. Can confirm.
chime back, go right ahead. But again, I did retract from issuing a copyright takedown on.
Oh, great. That's so sweet of you because you got public pressure because you did the wrong thing and abused the copyright system. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? Oh, how sweet of you. I got caught doing something wrong, so I retracted doing the wrong thing. Wow. I'm going to get you the Nobel fucking Peace Prize, hero.
What's his name? Mischief, because it did not matter that much to me, and ultimately I'm just making content and I'm living my life, right? I don't really care. And at the end of the day, it's like for you guys to all say, oh, you're a false flagger, but then also ignore the fair use.
You are a false flagger, and your case for fair use is none.
Copyright guidelines, or the 4 factors, and then also in the same breath say that, like, oh, I said that go kill yourself, and you're all defaming me at this point because I didn't say these things. You're taking.
Yes, you did. It's in your own video. I just showed it. Everyone agrees that they know exactly what you meant by that. And especially how you over-explain yourself and repeat yourself and explain yourself in detail. If you meant for them to die in the game, you would have said, go die in the game then and keep dying. I don't care. Die in the game. Or something along those lines. You said, with a period at the end, you were saying derogatory things about me. Go kill yourself. You said it. Bad idea to say. Do I think do I think you should get stricken for that or anything? No, maybe a slap on the wrist. I know YouTube gives warnings now that actually aren't a strike. Yeah, I would refrain from saying that again. It's not a good thing to say. I wouldn't say it. But you said it, and we know the context. We heard it with our own ears on your own channel. So the video wasn't taken out of context. Come on, man. I watched some of this video after your guys, and he is just a constraint. Also, his take on fair use is horrible. It's one of the thing if someone blatantly re-uploads, but this isn't what happened. And no, it isn't. Griffin was roasting him last night. Well, how could you not?
Taking it out of context to make me look bad. And I guess that's the point here. You're trying to create a narrative to try to get me canceled. But the thing is...
No, you're going to do a grand job of that yourself. Coming soon.
I didn't say anything against you. If I wanted to, I very clearly would have said something against you, right? And I think, like, my point with this is, if you don't like my opinion, make your review, glow it up, talk about it till the end of the earth. But, again, it's not going to change. And, again, like I said, you really can't bully me on this one, bro. I don't have any
trying to bully
towards,
you.
like, Elden Ring to the point where, like, I'm emotional or I'm irrational, and you guys are coming up with all these little funny thumbnails of Quantum TV or whatever. Have your fun, dude. Like... what does that do? It just makes you look petty because, let me tell you, anybody who watches the video that I just put out, my review, and they actually watch it with open ears and a sound mind, understands that you guys are just lazy, talentless people that have no life.
Jesus. It's all talentless people that have no life. Oh, man. This guy. This fucking guy.
Want people to accept only your opinion. You want an echo chamber, and when you don't get it, you're going to resort to childish behavior. Now, final thing I want to kind of address here is people are saying that I'm maidenless, and I must confess.
He is going to let us know that he has sex. Here we go. We needed the proper music.
Camera that one thing as well. I have been maidenless for many years now. I am not, with a maiden. I am, in fact, with a missus. That's what this means. A maiden is a single woman. Learn what that means, little.
He has sex. Thank God I was scared shitless. I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight. Thank you. Thank God that Quantum TV is able to engage in sexual activities. He is a man. Like, you're that insecure, dude. Okay. All right. He's like, who here is a real YouTube OG? Stand up. You don't have to really stand up, but make it known. Who remembers the truth setting you free? The truth. He used to have that rap song in the beginning. He was a dork. Yo. And because some people were saying he's like a virgin. This is back. He was like a big PS3 head, PS3 fanboy. So he brought his kid in to prove that he has sex because he reproduced. I was Oh man, you can't make this shit up. Those were the glory days of the fanboy wars, man. Oh yeah, you're saying I'm a virgin? Well, here's my son. Obviously, I shot sperm in a vagina. Well, thank you, truth setting you free. I can now sleep peacefully at night knowing that you fuck somebody. Thank you. Spamming it. I didn't mean that. That one I did not mean. You got to control the soundboard, and you were supposed to be in control. Go fuck yourself. Did you know that quantum dot self, dude? Just, I'm telling you, I got the other tweets from Tipster, and that these are from Quantum's. It's not their screen cap, because I don't trust screen caps. People do the screen cap shit to me. You could make it that anyone says anything on Twitter and make it seem believable with the screen cap. They make it very easy. So he is maidenless. Why won't he say we are right unless he has a maiden on the side? Well, no, he's married is what he's saying. So I'm having sex with my wife. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What is that supposed to fucking validate your opinion? Fuck out of here.
Guys out there, you guys without women, I'm sorry that
Oh, so he's saying, see, he's insinuating that people like me are not having sex. Okay, thank you. So he has a spy cam in my bedroom confirmed. His wife is like, oh, honey, what are you doing? Oh, well, after I'm done writing my blog post about how Stop the FOMO is a Satanist, I'm going to go look in Rich's bedroom and see if he's fucking tonight. Just hope you don't mind. November 2006, I believe, or whatever. I don't know what the dates. Guess who it is. I don't know what you mean, bro. What are you talking about? Rich, console wars do shit like that now. I think a month Xbox and PlayStation was having a one-up fashion show. Really? Yeah, but it's still like people were threatening to like beat the shit out of other people back. Those are the heartwarming days of YouTube. There was this guy. I don't know if he was a 360 fan. His name was like Toke64 or something. Did he want to beat the shit out of Black Bond? Who hasn't wanted to beat the shit out of Black Bond? Not me. I love Black Bond. I'm cool with Black Bond. Don't take that the wrong way. But I remember back in the day where it was like Tokes just made this video like losing his shit, and he was like, motherfucker, I am! I'm just like, he was like threatening to fucking like, what? This is over the PS3 and 360? Really? People are about to get fucking shot over console wars. Anyway.
I'm the only guy in the room that was worth speaking up for. But don't point
Oh my God. Is he giving an Oscar speech now? Did we transcend to that?
that at me, because that's...
I'd like to thank the Academy for watching me jerk off to myself for 20 minutes. I have also attempted to suck my own dick in the shower, but unfortunately my penis does not have the length. I have tried though. Of course my nipples are public domain.
That's kind of you guys. Maybe you guys should hit the gym, get in shape.
Oh, yeah, I hear he's a fat shamer too, which you know my take. But look, bro. Don't worry, I don't care what's going on in your bedroom. Don't matter what's going on. You talking down to me what's going on going to my bedroom. You know what that means? You don't have as much as you want us to think having going on in your bedroom. I've met plenty of people like you before. The ones that talk the loudest fuck the least. I'll just leave it at that. Just saying. I never even thought of what was going on in your bedroom ever. But you talking about it has proved to me there ain't that fucking much. Rich released Jussie. What the hell are you talking about?
Look more attractive for your women. Peacock the way they want you to. I don't know.
Does he dress up like a peacock? Please tell me he dresses up like a peacock. El Presador was a genius, though, because El Presador didn't give a fuck about the console war. He just played along to it and got a following because of it. It's helped. I remember the good old days when El Presador, he was another guy who just put the camera in front of his TV, kind of like DSP, except with like 8,000 times more testosterone. And he would just get killed and hear, fuck! This is an El Presador video. I could sum it up for you in like 30 seconds. Gun on gun, you're done, son. I'm stuck! Stuck! I shot him first! Throws the controller. That's the end of the video. That's it. That's a El Prestador video in 2009. But that was peak El Prestador, because he got that because he garnered the following by brainwashing a bunch of people to thinking he was like some zealot, some Chad zealot for the PS3. And then he's like, I don't give a fuck about this console. Fuck all you. El Prestador. He's called me a fat, disgusting slob before, bless his heart.
Or maybe, I don't know, do whatever you got to do to put on the show to make them like you. With your personalities, though, I'm pretty sure that's why you're basically wifeless, sitting at home with your mothers in a basement somewhere, miserable, old and alone. Why? Because at the end of...
This guy knows so much about everyone's life who just had an opinion either on him telling people to kill themselves or on his opinion of... on his opinion of a game. And he's telling you that you never have sex, you're miserable, you're lonely, all because you disagreed with him. Projection. DSP, I don't think is petty. He's just, well, maybe, all right, no, yeah, he's a little bit.
Of the day, you guys
I don't know.
are very childish. This is not normal adult male behavior.
Oh, no. Yes, how you act, not talking about your opinion of Elden Ring, is not normal behavior. It's behavior that you publicly put out there that people should know about. I'm concerned. I'm not even joking right now.
To, like, constantly roll with this kind of nonsense is weird. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, wait for weird. Hold on. We're not in weird yet. We haven't come to Bigot Quantum TV yet. Coming soon to a review tech stream near you. Bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba 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 bum ba bum. He is a dick. Bum ba bum. He is a prick. Bum ba bum. You're a fucking bird. Bum ba bum bum. Rich just confuses me. Elden Ring is a 10. Can you leave? You can leave the message. Try fingers butthole. Good to leave outside of boss fights. What? I saw that people were leaving that message. What about fingering buttholes in Elden Ring? Elden Ring holes.
Weird. It's weird. Do your thing, but it's weird. So
it's the irony of what I know that you're about to see, and him saying that this is weird. Yeah, he took this to heart. We had once a guy. Let me tell you something, man. Once a dude has to brag and bring up his sex life, he is very insecure. Very insecure.
So, again, you want to look at me? You want to point fingers? Go ahead, do your thing. But don't use this line like, oh, Mischief is a 16-year-old kid and you're flagging a child. Anyone on YouTube that attacks some...
Doesn't matter what age of the person. Why are you... Who cares about the age except you? Christ. No one gives a fuck about it. It's about what you did.
Somebody else and doesn't adhere to stuff like I've been saying throughout the video is not innocent, dude. And the fact that every single
That's not true.
Video calling me this sort of name of a copyright abuser or this horrible human being, but yet stepping and sidestepping and backpedaling away from the 4 factors that the courts and the...
And I've debunked the 4 factors probably like 657 times in the stream. Why are you talking about it again? You know why? Because he's one of those people, it's like, if I keep saying it, maybe they'll think it's true. And there are, apparently there's a bunch of idiots that fucking works on. So congratulations. I think deep down... EDP is a monster, and I'm not defending him in the slightest. But deep down, EDP I think you see that he knows what he did is wrong, but he just thinks that playing it off is just going to make people forget about it. Nah, dude, you were attempting. If it wasn't a decoy, you would have more than likely raped a 13-year-old girl. It's never going to be forgotten. You can never have your social media presence ever again. It's over.
The United States use for fair use laws and cases that you love to quote all the time as victories kind of means that you guys are kind of in the wrong, and you want that narrative desperately. You want quantum to be over. End quantum.
Don't show this guy a Chris Rock stand-up. He would lose his... Dude, he's against... I forgot about this. I didn't even include this in my video today because, like I said, I had to trim the fucking video to make it as short as it is. He's like, if there's nudity and shit, he freaks out. Like, this guy may shit his pants if he sees a titty. He's literally wrote complaints under Blu-rays. There's nudity in this. Who gives it? Then don't watch it then. You Chad alpha male, you. Fucking getting PTSD from seeing titties.
Look, I mean, thank you so much.
Excellent jump cut there. 10 out of 10 would jump cut like that just again. Just again? I would jump cut like that again. 2, have tremendous sex. I do have tremendous sex with tremendous amounts of women with tremendously big titties that I put my tremendously big penis, fuck Marco Rubio, he said it's small, it's not small, in between their titties. I am tit fucking titties all fucking day, believe me. Their breasts are tremendously big and their holes are tremendously wet. Believe me. What's up, Dick? Have you play the Dickers, I think you meant to say. Elden Ring game's so hard I died like 20,000. I eventually probably will play it for 10 minutes and then never play it again and then wish I had the time to play it more.
Rich at Review Tech USA and all of you guys who sounded off on this issue and have felt very passionately about this because it has shown the entire YouTube community exactly how childish, petty, unknowledgeable.
How does he not realize that I don't care that I repeated and I said initially and that was true and it still holds true. How can it has nothing to do with the game. Haven't even played it yet, sir. How could I defend a game and White Knight for a game and Fanboy for a game that I've put 0 hours into? I sounded like Ja Rule right there. What did you think about you? God, those days of music were so bad. They were so bad. Those weren't the good old days. Ashanti is a 10 out of 10. She is a beautiful woman, though. However, Ashanti, right? Yeah. Why am I talking about Ja Rule? What is going on?
You guys really are about copyright to think that everything is public domain.
No, we don't think everything is public domain.
And to think that when somebody deletes their own video that, like, I'm literally proving in the video that, like, this kid is a problem attacking other people. You got.
It's not a problem attacking other people. And the irony of him saying this is delicious. It's horrific, but delicious.
I left that part out. I like that. That's real slick. But people who want to know the answers will ask questions. And if anyone brought this to YouTube's attention and it went up the chain.
He's saying that too. Holy fuck, this guy. Mwah. Mwah. We're bringing it all to attention tonight, sir.
They were starting to ask questions. Well, did you false flag him? I would then give them that email, and they could go back in their emails and see actually the reasons I gave him, which upon retraction, if you ask him, he got a copy of it, I'm sure. Upon retraction, you actually get a copy. So, yeah.
Upon retraction. I know all the copyright laws now. I read an article and stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. This is the kind of motherfucker that would refute a doctor from Yale University because he read one article on COVID-19 from Alex Jones, and he would think that he could go toe-to-toe with him. And even if the doctor verbally smashed him to smithereens with science, he would walk out of wherever he was with that doctor and be like, oh, honey, see, I knew more than him because I read a one-paragraph article. And he would believe it. He would absolutely think he outsmarted him. That's what I hear as a boss or but I haven't played it. Jake Randall is back in the building. What's good, dude?
Yeah. Of exactly what I said in my reasons. It had nothing to do with my likeness or anything other than the fact that I was concerned about the third factor. What I say to you...
The third factor. He needs to make a song called The Third Factor and just sing it to me. Make an ASMR video. Make a Quantum TV ASMR video of, hello, everybody. This is the third factor. That third factor means anytime I'm ass hurt, I can take down your videos. There you go, man. Make it have an ASMR. Once your YouTube channel... Once it blows up, when people find out how terrible you are, you could do ASMR on D-Live.
Losers in the comment section is just conversation, but when I'm constructing an actual legal complaint, I make sure it's sound and relevant, because even though I might have certain points that bother me, and I mentioned that in the comment section, that's not the initial complaint that I have with you. And again, this is literally only about the fact.
You just described it. Yeah, I know. Like a doctor would be like, yeah, Joe, no, he was talking about myocarditis, and they were still saying there's a much higher chance of myocarditis from catching it than there was from children getting it from the vaccine. And Joe's like, nah, man, I'm just going to look up an article and disprove you right now. I would be pissed off if I was that fucking doctor. I'd be like, really, dude?
The fact that you guys just really think that the world is your oyster to do as you want. And hey,
no, we don't.
Power on as long as you can, man. Hope to God that nobody at YouTube brass gets wind of.
Yeah, they totally don't know what's going on. They totally, for my channel with mediocre views, they're putting it all in the line for me. Forget PewDiePie, forget Markiplier, all the other people that get more views in a single video than I do in a month. They're pushing aside all the copyright laws for me so I can put the videos, or maybe I'm not doing anything wrong and I'm in compliance with all the copyright laws, either or.
Of what you guys have done, how you've used your influence at Review Tech USA to try to crush my reputation and channel.
I have to put zero effort in to do that.
How you guys have labeled me out of my name, and you've basically bullied me, and you really...
I've bullied him. I have bullied this man. Because I said that he told people to go kill themselves and false flagged the video. But I bullied. Oh.
Really tried to make me look like some guy that's like some... I even say in the videos, I'm not even that...
You're gonna make yourself look just... You're gonna do a great job yourself,
big.
Sir.
You guys are making it like I'm status shaming. I'm not.
You did multiple times. We saw it with our own eyes. You absolutely were going after the size of his channel compared to yours, and you were essentially saying indirectly, you didn't actually utter these words, so I'm not going to put words in your mouth that, why are you coming after me, man? You're a smaller channel. Be gone. Here's your strike, peasant. Let them eat cake. I was a big supporter of this guy, but after what I saw today, I could say, that means that you're this crazy thing called a good person.
It's a literal child. It's a kid. It's a small man. It's a little boy. Like, what?
Small man? Why is he going on about it? It's so weird. It's so weird. Who gives a fuck? I cannot express enough. I know this is like the 6th time I said it, but he doesn't shut the fuck up about it. Why do you keep bringing up his age? What the fuck does his age have to do with you abusing the copyright system? What? Explain to me the correlation, because the chains don't link in my head. But for some reason, with you, they do.
What do you call it? An infantile man-child? Enough. Had my fun with it. It was a good laugh. You guys are going to do whatever you want to do. But for those thinking, yet again, it's this mindset. We owned you. You know, you say it's not about Elden Ring, but We know what it is. That being said, though, if you guys have questions, you guys can always ask me. You guys can reach out to me. If any of you guys want to be responsible journalists, you can actually contact me because all of my contact information is on my About page.
Okay, Pat the NES Punk, I'll make sure just to slide in your DMs and wait for your permission to upload and talk about you. I'll wait with bated breath. Oh, yeah, talking about the review tech community. Yeah,
Literally
seriously.
no effort.
Now, here's the thing about this guy. He only leaves comments up that are... This is the only semi-negative opinion up here. What is wrong with this guy? Well, you're about to see. It's not about his opinion, though. Okay, never feed the trolls, sir. Apparently, I'm a troll. Since I started, I found this channel and sub. It's kind of weird that only a certain type of YouTuber was responding to this and going after you. Again, stop taking the bait. Appreciate your honesty. Speaking, I love your content display, but it gets even more exciting when you have beefs and altercations. Another positive one. Quantum TV, you're right. Richard Review Tech is acting like a little 6-year-old. Now, if there was positive and negative comments intertwined first, dude, people leave that kind of shit on my fucking videos. Who cares? Notice, though, coming from Review Tech, I think both of you have good points. Really? Anyway. His giving you the ultimate clout with his one. He's also unsure how you have 6 because he didn't research your channel enough to know you're primarily a TB professional calibrator. Okay, but generally, at least the last time, you had Rich on fire. Now there seems to be a little bit more negativity there in his defense, but last time it seemed very homogenized to only praise his take. But it has changed. Now, let's begin. So we did the Stop the FOMO. Why nobody likes Democrats anymore? I think Democrats are shit. So I assure you, it is not me looking to... has nothing... Let's just... Long gone are the days when Democrats were kind hippies that you could kind of identify with. They've revealed their form, and it's an ugly one. More and more companies are issuing mandatory vaccination requirements. Oh no, there have always been mandatory vaccinations for countless other illnesses. Oh no. As conditions of employment, all because they want to take the high moral ground. These companies choose an odd time to gain high moral characteristics all of a sudden. Let's walk down memory lane. We can already see where he's going. Every June, these companies have no problem with promoting all acts of homosexuality as pride because it's a marginalized community. People have literally died and been murdered for being homosexuals in the past before. That's why when you're marginalized, they have a Pride Day because you're marginalized, and people should be proud of who they truly are. You fucking turd. Which many religious leaders see as immoral because promoting sex acts to anyone with an ear to hear and eyes to see is deviant behavior. Oh, for fuck's sake. But there are those, the same companies are trying to teach you a lesson of morality. Okay, let's play that game. They're trying to teach equality. If it's 2 consenting adults, everyone should be treated equally. Yeah, I agree with them. And fuck you. And fuck your religion for making that seem terrible. Jesus, if he was alive, sounded like he was a very progressive person who would probably laugh in your face. Schools will promote gay pride above actual inclusivity all day long, going as far as allowing biased LGBT educators to teach graphic depictions of homosexuality and even make kids pledge to the LGBT. Who's doing this, dude? What fucking planet you are that this is happening? And even if they're making it LGBT, because kids, even in they start developing their sex, they don't want to feel shamed if they may feel attracted to the same sex. That's it. They're not promoting sexuality in schools. There's a lot of people, even I know, that knew that they were gay at 10 years old, but were afraid to say it. that I knew growing up. They don't want to make it be that way anymore. God forbid. Heaven forbid. What a joke. Yeah, the Adamants. I remember there was a lawmaker that said that. They call parents who opt out of biased LGBT edited curriculum domestic terrorists and constantly grind in acts against Christianity. You see where this guy's going, right? Along with other strong faith religions, they call Christmas Xmas each year to remove Christ from Christmas. Gee, I wonder if he watches Tucker Carlson. To be inclusive while taking a crap on the religion that their holiday is based around, but tell me more about morals, right? Companies like Disney will have gay day at children's amusement parks, going as far as holding LGBT marriage proposals. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. How dare two consenting adults want to get married? What does it matter what their sexual preference is? Would you be complaining if this was a man and a woman here? His Twitter is gone. But of course, their religion isn't inclusive to their lifestyle, so it's got to go, right? These same companies will subject employees to sexual harassment training, saying things like this. But magically, when an employee say no to getting a medical procedure, they break all of these boundaries, offering benefits, making unwanted advances, issuing threats. So he's batshit crazy. But it gets better. Apparently, he's deleted his Twitter. And there's more of this, too. I mean, look at these two. This is Neil Druckmann, who is, I believe he is the director of The Last of Us 2. Pretty sure. The Last of Us 2 church scene behind the scenes with Shannon Woodward and the Vulcan salute. He writes this. You have LGBT kissing in church. Oh, no. But we're bigots for rejecting this hateful content. Oh, why are you a pulse? Why weren't you a pulse victim? Shaping my head. Pulse victim. I believe that means also wishing death. The world would be a better place without you. So if you have any question there, because I don't know what a pulse victim is. Boycott The Last of Us. Not agreeing with someone or being angry is one thing. It wasn't okay with it either. But still, I don't agree with this guy's take. Wishing death upon someone is another story. This is where he's like, yeah, dude, I'm off your crazy train. I seriously question your sanity. So if you have any question here, if he was wishing death on anybody, a Pulse victim, the Pulse nightclub. So he was wishing they got shot. This is definitely his Twitter. It's confirmed. That son of a bitch. It ain't your take on Elden Ring that's going to cancel you, dude. You're going to cancel you. And by cancel you means you're a piece of shit and you need to get the fuck off the internet. The Pulse nightclub, I remember now. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. I'm genuine. I'm being serious. And then he doubles down. Now that I know. No, he knew exactly what it is. Now I have no... He knew what he was doing. This is Quantum. They deserve it. The world is better off without them, forcing their lifestyle on it. They should die because of their gender or sexual orientation. He's saying it right there, and it's clear as day. I think his Twitter's actually... This account doesn't exist. Well, doesn't matter. It doesn't exist. Tweet was right there. Thank God I had it up there already before it was shut down. He said a bunch of other hateful things towards the LGBT community too. Also seems to be racist as well. That's what you're going to be canceled for, man. And by canceled, you're going to deal with the repercussions you should deservedly deal with. These aren't old takes. This isn't a one-off. You repeated the same hateful things over and over and over again. There's a difference between cancel culture and actually having to face consequences. Time to end the stream here. Have a good night, everybody.